Don't feel bad for the flat earthers. They've all been depressed since December. It was the final experiment all over the world. They all tuned in. Two of their leaders, they went to see if the sun set. One of them filmed it, the other one cried like a child. But there are a few flat earthers left. They're still delusional, but they're not a threat. There are a few flat earthers left. I can't help but feel bad. They're still virgins. Well, now they live underground. I don't mean that metaphorically, it's where they can be found. All those dollar store experiments, no one's there to watch them now. All the live streams, no one's in the chat room now. But there are a few flat earthers left. They're still delusional, but they're not a threat. There are a few flat earthers left. I can't help but feel bad. They're still virgins.
And now, from the mean streets of Essex, England, this is Whatcast.
Hello all, this is Matt and this is Whatcast. So, the reason I've been messing around with the time on here, I was going to come on at 7:15 because I was thinking my team were in a final today, which they lost 2-0 after a shit performance. And I thought, worst case scenario, they'll go to extra time and penalties. I want to make sure that I'm not false advertising because I do hate that, right? And I want to come on here. When I say I'm going to be honest, I thought I'll just come on here a little bit early because we got beat with a shit goalie that couldn't catch a cold. Anyway, I better put the full chat on here. What's the top chat? It always gives it to start. So today, then I got loads here. There was more. There was more than I could cover today because I don't like to do streams longer than a couple of hours. So I've got a load of Angels of Shite's lives. Well, I've got two, but they're quite long. Because, and the reason that I did that is because in all the things he's wrong about, when I was arguing with him, he was right when he said that I've never watched his lives. And he's right. I've never seen his lives. I've seen him in other people's lives being a prick, but I'd never watched his own lives. And I thought, you've got to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Let him up. Don't block him. Don't mute him. And see what's what. And he claims that he never does any of those things and he has one-on-ones and doesn't block, mute or kick anybody. I thought I'd go and check. He's obviously a liar. He blocks everybody, not blocks, kicks everybody, mutes everybody, and he especially kicks people and talks over them and mutes them when they're actually about to prove him wrong on anything, which was funny. So I've got a few of them. I've also a bit of a bonus here. Earlier on, before I was waiting for the football, Baron was out in the field and he'd invited flat earthers on to watch him measure the earth. And a couple of them did. Listen to the cope throughout this, right? I'm gonna do this first, and then obviously we've got a bit of Thompson on modern day debate. I'm gonna start it after the porn incident, right? We know this dickhead was editing a porno of himself apparently and someone else. Who knows, right? He had nothing new to say. He's just an attention whore. They don't. Who knows why they bother debating? I've got no idea. Yeah, look, we're still in 3 other competitions. That was the least of our worries. I just want to win the league. I don't care about it. Well, I do. To say I don't want to win the European Cup is the Champions League is a lie. But I'd rather win the league. If I had to pick, I just want to win the league. It's been such a long time. So, what was I going to do first? Oh yeah, the Barons. Oh yeah, and also got Nathan on the modern day debates. Right. So I'm going to get a link up here in case any. Yeah, but the views haven't done that well for modern day debate, so they may not be doing this. May not be platforming him anymore. What we got in here? Can we get some likes up here, please? So, what was I going to say? Let's get straight onto this, shall we? I need to go onto this one. There's the duck man that was talking to Nathan. This is what I want. Right, so this is Baron's live from earlier today. So he has said he's going to measure the curve at the top of a mountain. The same stuff that I was debating that Solly dickhead with, right? And when I said about doing it at the top of a peak, he's like, oh, top of a peak, what do you think? There you go. By the way, just quickly, that Solly guy that I was debating about when I brought Baron up and he ran away like a baby. By the way, Solly's probably watching this. Hello, Solly. You're a wanker. He jumped on a live last night and was having the exact same conversation he had with me with Globey McGlobeface. And saying the exact same shit. Globey then debunked him on it. He then said, well, okay, then I've never said it was. So I chimed in. Even in the middle of the night, I just woke up and randomly chimed in. And thankfully, I couldn't speak on nothing, but thankfully, Hasselblad had my back, come up on the panel and explained the entire fucking situation to stop him lying. And what did he do? He ran away again, didn't you, Solly? So I've got to give a shout out to Hasselblad and Globey and all of these people that have got my back even when I'm not around. Appreciate it. So, Baron's gone out here into the field to measure a peak. He's done it to measure it to meet if the Earth was flat and if the Earth was 8 meters per mile drop squared, right? So let's see how he gets on here. And by the way, there's a guy called Sonic the Edgehog. Yes, Edgehog. In the chat. Because he's invited flat earthers up to tell him what he's doing wrong. Right? Was you in that? Yeah, I saw you in there, Calder. Yeah. So let's see what's going on here then.
Barbecue sauce. She's like, it's in the refrigerator.
Let's just say if you
I'm
have
like, where? I go in there and I look. And I can't.
Oh, by the way, sorry about that. I've just seen Billionaire Jim's done a super chat. Let's do that before we move on here. Don't like to leave the super chats waiting. Billionaire Jim with $5. First super chat. Smiley face. Cheers, Billionaire. Billionaire, never see you around it. I don't really see Billionaire in anyone's chat these days. I don't know what's Billionaire might have got a life. Don't know. Not unlike the rest of us. Cheers for that, Jim.
Find it, and then she goes in and she gets it, and I'm like that guy from the Goonies. Ah! Ah!
And I don't know why you go to so much trouble to try and back the globe because there's much easier ways to discredit the globe.
Have you fucking seen me? Dude, have you seen me? That's why. Well, dude.
See that guy talking with the way he goes so much effort. That's a flat earther, as you possibly could tell from the stoned as fuck voice.
Just look at me, dude.
Oh, Macca's go. We'll just do Macca's super chat while he's still here then. Macca for the £5. Cheers, mate. Unfortunately, can't stay. We'll watch later. Cheers, Macca. Appreciate that.
I could be my own brother, dude. I'm like the example. Like if you look up
paid to do this,
if you look up the definition for dipshit the Wonder Dummy, my picture's next to it.
Okay.
It is, dude. It is. All right, Kyle.
Yes.
Brochacho. I need you to do me another favor.
Okay.
I know I ask a lot, dude.
Yeah,
I ask a lot. I ask a lot. Can you calculate the angle 8 inches times a mile?
There's Fuzzy Bear, another good guy there in the chat there saying Baron's out there literally measuring the shape of our globe, and all Flurfs can say is nutter. And he was having problems to watch, just to give you some context here, because I didn't catch it straight from the beginning, but his calculator was, the battery was low, wasn't working anything out, so he had to get another guy to do all the math for him, maths, whatever you want to call it. That was on the panel here. This guy that dumped this guy, second guy down here, that guy. So they was doing it between them. The predictions for both flat and the globe.
Squared. You got to do that?
Well,
Cheers,
I know what the deviation in height is, because I just did that calculation.
Okay.
But yeah, what
Then
I'll
you-
do is I'll
So-
subtract that height from the target height and calculate that new angle.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's a different way to skin that cat.
Zoom is
What
like
I
1 month
do
for
is I
membership,
figure
didn't even
out
know I
what
was
the
a member.
drop should be,
Yes.
but I don't do
Cheers.
8 inches
Anyways,
times. I
the
don't
guy
do
that
8.
was on here earlier.
Hey! Jesus Christ, dude. So I calculate, instead of calculating 8 inches or 0.667, I do
Yes.
0.574
It's all
times
bullshit.
the miles squared. Once I have that number, I divide it by the distance and then do the arctan. And I add that to that zenith angle. The flat earth zenith. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's just
Right, it's-
we're going about it different ways.
Correct. You have the experience actually calculating all this, so you kind of see that shortcut you just mentioned. But in order for me to give you a good number, I have to do it a way that makes sense to me.
By all means.
Right.
Hey.
All right, give me a sec.
Dude, these are fucking horse tracks. See that? Oh, shit.
Squirrel.
Oh, shit. All right.
See, now I
gotta get-
forgot what I was going to say.
Because it wasn't important. Just saying.
No, it was
Let me see.
important.
Let me see if my calculator is working yet.
Hey.
Let's see. Let's do this. Let's go.
This guy, let's jump
Dude,
forward
I'm
a little
fucking.
bit. So this guy in the chat here, this Sonic the Hedgehog, right? He's talking as much as is humanly possible to try to distract Baron, and Baron's just ignoring everything he says, just trying to, well, you're just gonna fake it anyway, you're just a shill anyway, and all this sort of shit. And every time he's trying to work something out, just talking over it, trying to disrupt these people. They're truthers. They don't want the truth. They want everything but the truth.
Holy shit! 1,612,000. It sucks. I think it just needs. I'm trying new batteries when I get home. I gotta stop by the store. On the way home, I gotta get.
I remember now. You remember the first guy that was on here when I got up here? That left?
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, he probably left because he got a flat smash
What do you got?
really good the other night.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
880953.
880953. Okay, 880953. Okay, 8809.
So what is it that you're doing right now?
I'm turning the crosshairs at that angle. 880953.
So Sonic, the number I gave him earlier was the flat Earth prediction, that from the observer to the top of the mountain is the angle that he should have been looking at for flat Earth.
Yeah, you're silly. If it was flat Earth, the angle would be at what? 0.
0. Then measuring from the ground to the top of a peak, this guy thinks the angle is 0.
No, we would be looking up to the top of that mountain.
Especially how he's pointing at the top of a mountain. You guys are bizarrely.
It's
actually
basic,
bizarre how you guys
basic
think.
triangle math. It's basic triangle math.
Bro, are you fucking serious? There would be no angle if it was flat Earth. The fact that you think there would be an angle
There's
is
clear
bizarre.
elevation difference between the observer and the top of that mountain. So you're just.
That's because in your calculations you have to assume curvature or assume no curvature.
You said.
Which, by the way, his job does not assume curvature ever
953.
Okay, I think I'm there. Let me.
because it's irrelevant.
Now, remember, it's
It's
really
a
hard.
topographical plane. Either way, whether it's curved, whether it's flat, it's irrelevant to what he's doing.
You're just a straw manning troll.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, because you're.
Dude,
You don't factor for curvature when you do
if you
surveying.
let your top lip meet your
Damn, I
bottom lip
can't
for a little while, you might be able to learn something.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm far smarter than you guys.
Oh,
more
okay.
authentic.
You know what? You know what? I guess
also
I'm
younger.
wrong.
Maybe
You
that's why I
haven't.
can form new thoughts
The
because you Grove taught seem to.
I love that. They all think that. He's not even being sarcastic. I'm far smarter than all of you guys. He says probably unemployed, sitting at home stoned, while a surveyor who used to be a surveyor but then went on to a better job than being a surveyor for more money is out there actually doing something and showing people something. This guy's sitting there just going, nuh-uh, nuh-uh, none of you know what you're doing, nuh-uh.
Incapable of forming and deconstructing. And
you're right. You don't actually have the capacity to learn something. You're right. You're right. I was wrong in giving you that credit.
And also, yes. Maybe you can still remember that we went to the moon and you still believe that shit.
Man did go to the moon. I didn't go to the moon. Humanity did. Now you can
Stanley
say nuh-uh all you want.
On your old box TVs.
Say nuh-uh all you want, but you just make yourself look foolish.
You guys see that?
Yes.
Not really. Because I think that if you guys meet flat earthers, we're extremely...
There you go. So everyone can see that, right? I've stopped that there. So can you all see that? The guy at the bottom. No, not really. What, are you blind?
Is that correct?
Just better, all around better people. Critical, authentic, smarter, younger, sexier.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
The flat earth people are
all right, here we go.
Critically acclaimed.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Bear, you need to go get on a treadmill.
Talking.
Come in, clear.
That's all you have is personal attacks. That's all you have.
Well, at the end of the day.
There you go. Look at the crosshairs directly on top of that peak. Exactly how he measured it. He predicted it would be. They ask for science all the time. This is actual science there, and they have got it spot on, right?
Look into it, man, because the
There's
flat
the globe
earthers are.
prediction.
It's
There's
just
the
like
globe
comparing
prediction
Joe
right
Rogan
on the
to Eddie
screen,
Bravo.
Sonic, there's the globe prediction on your screen.
Globe numbers.
In full color.
Fucking Kapusenga!
Yeah, and if you guys think that works,
That was the
and that's
globe
good enough
prediction.
for you, and this is really
That was
just
the
an
globe
emotional
prediction.
fallacy because you did something.
Sonic. I did
That was the
basic
globe
triangle
prediction.
math. And the first...
Why can't he just say, wow, yeah, well, I guess I don't know how to disprove that, I guess. So I still think it's flat, but, you know, I guess you're doing something, and I don't know anything about it myself. So I'll have to get back to you and see how I think you did that. But no, it's like, well, I don't mean anything anyway. What the fuck are you sitting there for then, bellend?
number we looked at was 8755.
Oh, by the way, before we get on here, Angels of Shite, he'll be watching because he absolutely hates me and he's watching everything I do at the moment. So for Angels of Shite, who does he want to be? Because I see a lot of people, that Solly guy that taught me, a lot of my comments said, he definitely wants to be Witsit, he definitely wants to be Witsit. What about Angels of Shite? I wonder who he wanted to be when he grew up.
I didn't know who Witsit was, and he's like there, I'm looking at him, I'm like, he's destroying these guys, just cooking these guys. I'm like, wow. I want to do that. I want to be that. I want to do that.
When I grow up, I want to be Witsit. Good.
04, and we were way above
You should probably stop growing, though. That'd be a good idea.
the mountain. And so I accounted for the 777 feet difference.
Okay, we're going to go back.
Calculated that to the zenith angle of 88,953, and boom.
875504.
Now they're going to do the flat Earth prediction.
875504. We're gonna go back up to an.
Well, that's bizarre because if it were curved, it would actually be leaning away, and then the mountain would actually be
How much?
below.
How much?
So you guys literally did
How much would it be leaning away?
How much would it be
leaning away?
So bravo.
How much would it be leaning?
Tell us how much it would be leaning away.
34.15 mile distance. How far should
Go ahead.
we live?
Tell us how much it should be leaning away.
Half a degree.
We're all listening.
Just going out on a limb here.
Don't give him answers. Let him come
I
up.
know. 8755.
He's not smart enough to come up with that answer.
I mean, it's actually just a testament to how biased you dumb fucks are.
He's not smart enough to come up with an answer.
It's why the flat earthers are all younger.
What was
You
it?
can deconstruct your religious zealots.
554.
And I was actually trying to really think about it, but I mean, it's just
But your
obvious
brain
that you
hurt.
guys are really.
You were trying to think about it, but you're
Just for all of the TikTokers out there that are going to say, look at Whatcast. He don't even know what he's looking at. He doesn't understand surveying. Yeah, you're right. I don't. But it's weird, isn't it? He does, and he's made these predictions, and they're spot on. So he probably is right. What do you reckon?
brain hurt.
Unlike you guys, most people don't pretend they could do everyone else's job with their eyes closed.
You guys are brain rot. You're
Tylenol.
incapable of forming new thoughts if this is good enough for you. You're like little
Can you
kids.
do this math?
hurts so much.
Sonic, do this math I just did. We'll give you the numbers, and you do the math and see if you came up with the same numbers.
Good luck.
Since he's so smart, let's see him do the
You
math.
see, that is appeal to authority fallacy. I could do that.
Appeal to authority? You're not
ready?
an authority. He
I don't
wasn't.
have time
back on
to
this.
want to learn that shit.
Do it again, bro.
Ah, no, you don't. You don't have time to learn the truth.
Okay,
I
actually,
know.
I'll give you
It
this.
hurts too
I'll give
much.
you this. I wish that I was better at algebra, because then I would have done better in
concessions.
algebra, because I fucking hate algebra.
It's not too
My
late
algebra
to learn.
teacher was a
It's not that
dickhead
it's not that hard to
who
learn.
worked for NASA.
If you're as intelligent as you claim you are,
This is
Yeah,
about
be able
appeal
to
to
learn
authority
algebra.
fallacy, bro.
This isn't
There's many
algebra.
different types of
Authority?
intelligence, and obviously you
Appeal
guys
to
are
authority?
lacking. You're
I
too
was
far.
There's many different types of intelligence, and you possess zero of them.
appealing to
logical
Thoracy.
side.
I was appealing to Thoracy, guys. I don't know who
Yeah,
Thoracy
okay,
is.
this is how your
Apparently,
brains
I was
work.
appealing
It's
to him.
bizarre. I don't even know why I do this.
I don't know either, Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Casting pearls.
Because
is
you
fine.
like to look stupid on live TikTok.
What are you guys seeing right now? I'm on the wrong one, huh?
Yeah, you were. I know it's so hard, Baron. This is tough to line up.
Yeah, but you're getting it. Oh, it's close. I see an 87.
So the joke's on you guys because the mountain would be taller on flat Earth, right?
The
No, it
joke's
wouldn't.
on you guys.
Yes, it would be taller.
Well, okay, but do you
Yes.
agree that elevation is accurate on Earth?
But
Anyway, the joke's on you guys. Don't matter what you show. The joke's on you guys anyway, so there. You ain't going to get me.
virtually, I know damn well that Baron's disingenuous because it would be virtually identical on either one. So
No,
you
it
guys are
wouldn't.
absolute imbeciles.
No, it wouldn't. You can
Yes, it
calculate
would,
the angle.
motherfucker.
You can calculate it. He just showed you the math. But you're too dumb
Yeah,
to
but you have to
understand it.
assume one or the other in the fucking math.
No,
did.
no,
Yes,
you
you do.
Yes, you make
the
two
math for
predictions. One for globe, one for flat Earth. You see which
And
one
they're
is
virtually
reality.
fucking
Hey,
identical
Not
to each
virtually
other.
the
got
same.
it?
So now globe and flat Earth are identical. So how can he tell the difference then? Why is he so sure the Earth's flat if you can't tell? Can't tell anyway. Don't make no difference.
Yeah,
I got
that's
it?
clear.
Yes,
Yeah.
87,
554.
554.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Oh, fucking A. Jesus.
So I don't understand why you
87.
guys do this.
All right,
It's
here we
just
go.
a testament to your biases because you
It's
can
called
make it work.
making. No, you can't. It's called making two predictions and see which one
Okay.
comes true.
Here we go.
The flat Earth prediction failed.
Would you look at that? On the crosshairs. Way over the peak. Flat Earth prediction. That's where the peak would be on a flat Earth. Out in the field, doing it all properly. You've got, and this guy, Baron, he does this all the time. He's invited any flat earthers. They all block him because they can't look at it. This bloke was stupid enough to be on the live while this happened. I don't know. He's obviously a fucking sheep that sits there watching Angels of Lard all day and is utterly convinced. Right? There you have it. The crosshairs are there. Nowhere near. Thanks for playing. Welcome to the globe.
Right there.
No, it doesn't. And if you
all
think that this
missing
is proof for
flatness.
flat
That's all
against flat
missing
Earth,
flatness.
then you're
You
just
guys see
incredibly
it?
biased
Yes,
dumbass.
beautifully.
Yes.
There's all the missing flatness. The crosshairs to the mountaintop. That is all missing. 700 feet of missing flatness.
Bazinga!
Bazinga.
There you go. So that was that one. So we're going to get on to some angels now then. So oh my god, this is cringe, by the way. I've got a few different conversations from his live to show you, right? And then you're going to see, like, he's all aggressive and very alpha when he's talking to people from the safety of the Australia of Oz, right? And then his hero comes into his live, Flat Earth Dave. And let's see how his demeanour changes at that point. Which one's this? Oh, this is the first one. Oh, God. There he is. So this guy comes up. Some of these people they're not particularly good, but it's just the way he treats them that I find interesting, because when he come into my live, clear it! If you mute me, you're a coward. If you kick me, you're a coward. I don't do this, and I just have one-on-ones. Let's watch that. This was today. Sorry, this was yesterday.
Oh, okay. So does gas pressure require a container according to science? Yes or no?
Is everyone ignoring Jim West in the comment? Jim West, I see he's jumping up and down. Please notice me, and I don't think anyone's taking any notice of him. Hi, Jim. There's only one Jim I recognise in there, and that's Billionaire Jim. Any other Jim is an imposter. Oh, by the way, before we do, I've got a couple of super chats to get through here just to annoy Jim West. Because he's an absolute wanker. By the way, Jim West, look west and see what the sun does, and then go to the south and look west and see what the sun does, and then come and tell me why that happens. So super chat then for a $5 from the Macca. Couldn't remember how to change it to a tenner, so again, catch you later. Cheers, Macca. See you later, mate. And from old Jackie boy, Jack Feta for $4.99. This guy thinks he's Galileo, but he's more like Galileo's cousin who rode a horse-drawn carriage. The short horse-drawn carriage to Skull. I agree. But that could apply to absolutely any of them. So, let's watch some more shite.
I'm sorry, I was taking my headphones out. Can you say that again?
Does gas pressure require a container scientifically? Yes or no?
If we were in a container, why would we just seen a meteor in Ohio? So where the meteors come from?
No, I'm asking you, scientifically, does gas pressure require a container? Yes or no?
Cleavage?
See, this is how flat earthers do. Yes or no? But I'm asking you, why did we just see a meteor?
You just asked me. You don't believe
Fake
there's
laugh is
scientific
coming.
evidence for the enclosure. I'm giving you scientific evidence of the enclosure. So it's actually directly answering what you're
That never came out of my mouth.
You said there's no scientific evidence for the enclosure.
I never said that. I never said there's no
You
scientific
never said that. You never said there's no scientific evidence for the foam.
All I said was, where do meteors come from? A meteor?
No, you didn't say that. You're changing it now. Look, on screen, bud. That is what you said. I don't know why you're changing your mind now all of a sudden. But
well, in any case, why did we just see a meteor shoot across the sky in Ohio?
One second. This is States of Matter, Purdue University. Okay. So when we go over to gas, it says the gas assumes the shape and volume of the container. Okay? So if you're breathing air, that requires a container. Now, there could easily be multiple reasons to trick you into believing in this outer space vacuum by launching something from a plane and having it fall to the sky. Doesn't prove that it actually came from a second law of thermodynamics violation. So do you believe in science?
I thought you brought me up to hear my opinion. We can hear you talk all day, but I have a question to ask you. Why did literally a meteor just flown through? No, you didn't. No, you said we're in an enclosure, so where's the meteors coming from?
I said to you that they could easily drop something from an airplane to trick people into believing in an outer space vacuum.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This is the guy that they all look up to. His answer was, why do we have meteors, asteroids, whatever, angels of shite? They could easily send a plane up and drop something to trick people. That is a reasonable thing that he would suggest that they start. Why would they ever start doing that? Why would they ever lie about meteors, knowing that means from now on they've got a fake meteorites? Why would they do that? They would just say they don't exist, and then they got to keep taking planes up and dropping them, have they? Fucking absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Jim West, you're incredibly boring as it is, so you can fuck off. See you later. This is shit. Why do they do that? Come in here. They like this. This is shit.
What evidence do you have to suggest if the scientifically the Earth's enclosed? What evidence
They're going through all this elaborate stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you believe in science? Yes or no?
I believe in.
Yeah, just keep timing out Jim West for a laugh.
Which is science.
So the evidence. Okay, when we talk about evidence, scientific evidence, scientifically, does gas pressure require a container?
And there's a typical shite moment there. I can't answer meters, so back to the usual. We see too far. Gas pressure requires a container.
I have no idea.
Okay, well, the definition of gas
Oh, it'll stay on this topic for 3 hours then.
pressure is the amount of force exerted by the molecules on the walls of a container. So according to the definition of gas pressure, does gas pressure need a container? Here, let me help you out. You've just gone to an AR result. Oh.
Just time him out anyway. Hide him, time him out, block him, mute him, clothesline him. I don't care. Just do everything.
Holy moly. Are you seriously Googling right now? It's on the screen.
Can't say the screen, mate. Your breasts are in the way.
So here's NASA, right? Even admitting in NASA that the pressure is perpendicular to the enclosed surfaces. So the gas pressure, does it require a container?
No.
Oh, why do they draw this container around gas molecules then? Why is there a container around gas molecules?
Have you ever heard of a hot air balloon?
A hot air balloon's a container.
It's open
Fake laugh. Here it goes.
from the outside.
Oh, okay. So does gravity pull the gas out of that out of it, or does it stay in there?
It's an opening at the bottom of the balloon.
I
So
forgot,
it's open
didn't I?
on the bottom. Does gravity pull the gas out that is less dense than air?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Why didn't gravity pull the gas out if the hole's on the bottom? Got him. Got him. Got him.
Got him.
A hot air balloon's a container for gas, bud.
He got him.
Yeah, you just proved the firmament. So is the hot air balloon like a dome shape that has gas underneath it?
It's pushing it up.
Oh, okay. And if the hot air balloon had holes in it, what would happen?
It still will push it up.
Would the gas go out of the holes?
Gas go down, go boom, boom, my friend.
So we was in a container. So we were in a container.
Oh,
my point
God.
is this. If we
Fake
were in a
laughter.
container,
Yeah.
There's all different types of fake laughter.
I've always felt that I've been put on here for something great.
why it sound like you're breaking up?
If we were in a container, we'd be breathing gas. Yeah, and we are. We lost you, but
Yeah.
you got to get underneath the satellite. You know, they spoke to people.
That person there, Alicia, shite was. This is part of. He was on live for 6 to 8 hours, right? Live a day. He does this. 10, 12 hours a day he spends on TikTok. His live went on for that long. Whenever he's live or whenever he's anywhere else, this Alicia person, he's in. I'm sure she must be a bot or something because she's in his chat doing that constantly. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Doesn't do anything, doesn't debate anyone, just follows him around. I think she's his moon.
Is the sun in the container with us?
Yeah, everything's in an enclosed system. Yes.
The stars we see and everything.
Yep.
It's all in the enclosed system.
Yep.
You gotta broaden your mind, buddy.
Just like...
So this bloke's a bit shit. The only reason I'm playing this is because he kicks him. But I'm probably going to move on to another one anyway because there's better examples here. I'm just going to do the super chat that I just got here from Billionaire Jim. For the $5. Oh, it's for the $1. Hang on. For the $1.
5 times!
So, based on NASA reports regarding the March 2026 fireball over Ohio, the meteor was traveling at approximately 45,000 miles per hour. Wow, that's just the speed you do when dropped from a plane.
It's like the gas was in an
You're putting everything in a little bubble.
No, I'm not.
So there's no such thing as other galaxies and other suns and other planets.
Did I ever say that? Did I ever say that?
So that is coincidentally outside of the container.
Hey, bud, can I ask you a question?
That's a good point.
All right. Do you believe in the Big Bang?
Is it evidence that it was a Big Bang?
I'm asking you, yeah, do you believe it?
Did
it expand outwards in all directions?
This bloke actually comes back.
I don't believe in evidence that they can't prove now. Is it evidence that have you seen evidence?
Did the universe expand outwards in all directions?
My next timestamp that I've written down is 20 and we're on 18. So this guy must be kicked in a second and the next person comes on.
The evidence show that it has.
Okay, so why is the universe flat then?
Everything has a size. Like flat,
if the universe, listen to me. If the universe expanded outwards in all directions, why is it flat?
He's trying to say. I think what he's trying to say, Max, is that he's going to do that thing with relativity where they say that anywhere you stand in the universe, it would look like everything's moving away from you. Hence the phrase relativity.
You literally can't imagine the size of the universe. That's why
you're deflecting. Why, if the universe expanded outwards in all directions, why is it flat?
It's flat upon your view.
I reckon we need to get at least 50 new members tonight. 50 members.
Oh, okay. So then the Earth is flat, isn't it? So yeah, the whole universe is flat. Therefore, the Earth is flat.
Right. To be fair, what Hakeem's saying there, African Dream in the comments. I couldn't make out what Thompson's screenshots were either. I couldn't make it out. I didn't zoom in, to be honest. Right? I don't think I'm ready for this.
Not
See,
at all.
I can do this. I can do these logical fallacies too. See? So.
Not at all.
Oh, okay. So a flat galaxy works well on a globe that expanded outwards in all directions. Evidence of the Earth being a globe. How about we go back to the original question? Hello?
If the Earth was a globe, if the Earth was flat, we could just go outside and see forever.
Oh my God! Really? Okay. So on a flat surface, you think we can see forever? Can you see the end of this road? Can you see the end of this flat road?
The road.
You would go to the highest point and be able to see forever if the Earth was flat.
No, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely insane. Do things get smaller in the distance?
I've seen
when something's further away from you, does it get smaller?
It's mighty funny that your videos don't have sound, or I've seen where you're going at with this.
Can you see the end of the road? First of all, the first thing that you said was, if the Earth is flat, you'd be able to see forever. Now, on screen, can you see the end of this flat road?
That's because the Earth is not flat.
Oh my gosh, dude. So first we could...
And he kicks him. Kicked. Next guest.
See forever on a flat surface, and now we can't.
Doesn't kick people, doesn't mute people.
Okay.
What up, man?
What's up? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Yes. Do you remember when you thought the ISS was a star that you could see through the moon?
Oh, so the Coleridge effect's not a real thing?
Can you pull up that picture that you debated that dude with? Can you pull it up?
Yeah. So are you saying the Coleridge effect is not real?
Can you pull up the picture?
I'll pull up whatever picture you want, but are you saying the Coleridge
pull up the
effect is
picture
not
that
real?
you debated that dude with the ISS.
I'm not your bitch. So is the Coleridge effect?
I'm not your bitch. No, you're Dave's bitch, though. You're Nathan's bitch, but not his bitch. But when you come into my live, it's demand, demand, demand. Give me this. Give me the big screen. Get clear the panel. Do this, do that. He's asking him to put this picture up. This guy put a picture up. He done a video pointing out that how you could see a star through the moon, right? It's been debunked, zoomed in on. It is the ISS that he also denies, right? So this guy, he's now come on and said, will you put that picture up now? And he's trying to avoid putting it up desperately.
Yeah. Can we please pull up the picture? Let's not run away from how you thought the ISS was a star.
Oh, okay. So is the Coleridge effect real, yes or no? I'm going to ask you again. Is the Coleridge effect real, yes or no?
Don't run till we pull up the picture so everybody can see what we're talking about. Because not everybody knows what we're talking about. Pull it back up.
If I'll give it to you. If that's the ISS, right, then is this also the ISS? Watch this.
Oh, he's going to pull up a different picture. Pull up the picture that I'm talking about.
So the ISS is real now then, is it?
Why would you pull up a different picture?
Okay, that was the ISS. Is this the ISS?
No, why did you change the picture?
I just told you. I'll accept it. It's the ISS. So is this
pull up that picture
ISS?
too, so again everybody can see what we're talking about.
Is this the ISS?
See how you're pivoting?
Don't run away. Don't run away.
You're running away from the picture. Pull up the picture.
Listen. Are you denying the Coleridge effect? Because it doesn't matter what picture I bring up.
Put up the picture that you thought the star was the ISS was a star. Don't run from some random picture that you have. Put up the picture that I'm talking about.
I'm giving it to you. It was the ISS. I'm giving it to you.
No, put it up so that everybody can see.
No, I'm giving it to you. It's the ISS.
Now pull up the picture so everybody can see. Like I said.
Look at the Glaciers map keeps coming through there as he's waving his hand around.
Is this the ISS? Yes or no? Why are you running?
You're so childish. You're running. He's asking him to put it up. He's asking him to say, yeah, that's the ISS. I've got that wrong. But instead he brings this up, which I'm sure if anybody looked at for 5 minutes, I don't think I've ever seen this. Anyone in chat know what this is? It's probably easily explainable. If he's suggesting that that's a star through the moon, then why can you see the top of the moon? Why would it be brighter than the moon?
Dude, you notice how I'm giving
pulling up a
ISS.
Facebook post, a picture of a Facebook post, bro.
Do you deny the Coleridge effect? Yes or no?
Why are you pivoting from what we're talking about?
I'm not pivoting. Are we talking about the Coleridge effect?
We're talking about the picture that you were arguing with the dude.
So on screen, is this the ISS?
Dropped him immediately.
All right, yeah. So have a nice day, bud.
See, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And he kicks him 2-0.
That's what I thought. But I just granted it to you, even if it's the ISS, dude.
Loves to argue. Someone puts there like, oh, how dare he say anything against shite? Right, what was my next timestamp? 35 was the next guy. This was a pretty good one. This is a perfect example of shite.
There's no evidence.
Kicks that guy. Kicks that guy. Next guy now. And guess what we're going to do? Guess what topic he's going to cover here? Planes don't dip their nose.
That's funny. Anyway.
Yeah, hello?
I don't think this is the guy.
That's a globe in that airport.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the button. But one real quick thing before you cut me off. What is on the other side of the disc? And what is on the sides of this?
Oh, boy. Yeah, deepest hole ever dug's 8 miles. Have no idea.
Kick him. Don't want to answer that one.
I've never been there. How could I tell you?
Yeah, although not being 18, can I have a debate with, what's his name, Uriel?
What?
Because, is he requesting up? Because we were supposed to have a debate up here.
Oh my gosh. You're not having a debate on my platform. You're going to debate.
Yeah, goddammit, it's my platform and I'll make the rules. Remember this. This guy is going to come up on my next live, probably. And when he does, he is getting this treatment from me. So I don't want to hear nothing about you should have done this, you should have done that. Oh no. If he wants to talk to me, shite, you're watching out there. If you want to talk to me, you come here, you click the link there, and you talk to me here. So none of your bitches can get my account removed or get the live ended. You come on my live on TikTok, this is what you're going to get. Exactly what you give.
Me. You sound way too young. How old are you?
Vicious Cycle with a 10... What did I say? The 10 euros, I was going to say that. With the 10 gift memberships. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Vicious Cycle. If you just got a gift membership, that is Vicious Cycle. It's always Vicious Cycle. He is the gift membership man. He is the billionaire Jim of gift memberships.
How old are you? Yeah, he's gone. He wants to debate someone else. Dude, you're not... No, I'm not hosting a debate for other people. I'm here debating. I'm the one to debate, guys.
Hey there.
Yo, do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I do.
Do you have any evidence for that scientifically?
Sure, yeah. Pretty much every major scientific breakthrough, principle, modern engineering, all requires the Earth to be a globe for it to work correctly.
Really? So then why does all of aviation treat the Earth as flat and stationary?
It doesn't.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
So let's take you're probably going to point to maybe something like the attitude indicator, which has a horizon, right? And the plane stays.
Check that. Oh shit, you missed it. There was Gizmo was just in his chat. Do you remember Gizmo that used to come in here? Gizmo used to come into my lives and make me loads of money because everyone would super chat whenever Gizmo was here. He was just there in that chat, in Shite's chat.
Relatively flat.
Oh, so it does say flat.
It stays flat relative to the curved Earth, yes.
So how do you stay flat to a curved Earth?
By the way, I think Angels of Shite's name is Johnny. Johnny Five Chins. I think Dave slipped up. Flat Earth Dave.
Do you have to adjust for the curvature?
You do. It has a device inside it.
So why do they? Okay, wait. So why don't they adjust for curvature then?
They do. It has a device inside called an erector.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Just look. You're just straight up lying now. No, they don't.
If you take one apart, it has a device inside.
This guy knows what he's talking about. Do you think? I put it out there to the chat here. Do you think that Shite is going to allow him to explain his point? Do you think that? Watch.
Called an erector.
Pendulous veins. Yeah, an erector is used to keep the thing in more rigid in space, so it doesn't tilt and stuff like that. That's got nothing to do with curvature.
On Earth, the erector keeps the attitude indicator pointed toward the center of mass. That's literally its function.
Right.
If you Google the engineering,
towards the ground. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. You're saying the ground's curved though.
Right, because as a plane flies, the erector makes slight adjustments towards the center of mass.
So what? That's got nothing to do with adjusting for curvature. You think it's doing that because it's adjusting for curvature? So then why doesn't the plane adjust for curvature?
The plane does make the autopilot makes very slight. What would be the adjustment?
Hang on. Let me ask this. Are you a pilot?
No, I'm not a pilot.
Okay, so then how come every pilot
are you Shite?
Debate, even if they're a globe believer, does not adjust for curvature or drop in altitude as they fly over the Earth? Why?
Because the autopilot makes that adjustment for them. And
why doesn't it show on the pitch data?
Okay, so when a plane's flying, is it pitched up or pitched down?
Up. That proves my point.
Okay, why doesn't the plane continually fly up if it's
because they're pitching up? They're pitching up to maintain altitude, to generate lift. That's why.
Okay, so the point is the plane can keep an altitude while not pitched directly flat, correct?
Can keep a what? Say that again.
It can keep its altitude while not pitched directly at the horizon.
It can, it has to pitch up to maintain lift. The air has to go underneath the plane.
So you're telling me it couldn't drop altitude while pitched slightly up?
Yeah, it can do that, but they don't do that in reality.
Okay.
They don't do it in reality, though.
Are you a pilot?
No, I know how it works, though.
Oh, of course.
So on screen, this is your globe. Watch this. Watch this, bud.
I'm not a pilot. I'm not a surveyor. I'm nothing but a person that sits and eats burgers daily, 12 hours a day on TikTok, in between wanks. debating people, well, not debating people, bullying people. If anyone sounds like they know what they're talking about, they get immediately kicked. If anyone sounds like they don't know what they're talking about, I'll give them a bit longer. Then I'll kick them after muting them, pointing and laughing at them for ages. But I could definitely go and be a pilot if I wanted to. Definitely, trust me. And I could definitely be a surveyor and a PhD scientist and a physicist. I could do all of those things if I wanted to. I just don't want to.
This is your globe. This is the correct dimensions of the globe. Now we're going to fly over it, okay? And you said, do you acknowledge that the plane doesn't need to nose down as it flies? Because that's what it shows.
That's correct. It does not need to.
Does it not need
adjust
to?
altitude
Okay,
without nosing a plane down.
Watch this. So I'm going to fly over your globe that I just showed you. I'm going to set a pressure level so it maintains the same altitude. I'm going to increase the speed. It's going 500 miles per hour. So all these lines going past now, that line there, this is 1 degree. Okay? It's sped up. Do you agree that this plane here, this attitude indicator, is maintaining 2 degrees? Whoops, that was wrong. Hang on, let me start.
Oh, he's crashed it. I could be a pilot. I know all about this.
Again for you. Let me start again. I just fucked it up. So, the attitude indicator maintains 2 degrees. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that's what it does. Yep.
All right. So, as this plane is flying over this Earth, this is maintaining 2 degrees. Do you acknowledge that?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Flat Earth. That's a flat Earth. Now let's actually try.
Yeah, he does it every time, but I don't really know who he thinks he's tricking with that. He does it every time. Right, I'm going to do it over the Flat Earth and trick them, but they're just going to agree because that's what also happens if you do it correctly over a globe. You utter bellend. Just a shout out there, 10 minutes. About 10 minutes left on the super chat. Go only halfway there. What's going on? Come on. You want the extra time?
Because
now, 1 second. Let's actually try it on your globe now. Because I tricked you over the. Of course it worked. But now you're saying we don't need to nose down.
You didn't trick no one.
So I'm not going to nose down. I'm going to align this to the gravity vector. And we're going to fly over the Earth at a pressure altitude. And it's going to maintain an altitude. And as we fly, because the globe is curving down and away from the plane and we're not nosing down, it's slowly facing away from the Earth. So does this happen in reality? Does it keep just facing away from the Earth?
So
he was moving him
again, and the attitude indicator makes.
Answer the question. Does it, you said the plane doesn't need to nose down. So is this what happens?
This is infuriating to watch. This next bit.
In reality, it just keeps facing away from the Earth. Yes or no?
No, because the plane can sink in altitude.
To Flat Earth. Watch
Look,
this.
Can I say something? I'm sorry, you're just interrupting.
So look, so it doesn't do this then? Does it need to nose down?
Can I say something?
Yes. Does it need to nose down?
Thank you. No, because you can adjust a plane's altitude without nosing it. Can I say
just like
something?
I'm doing here. Just like I'm doing here. So does it need to nose?
When I was talking over shite, all the comments were saying, let him speak. Just because you're speaking over him don't mean you're winning, whilst reporting the live over and over again until it got taken down. This is why I do it, because this is what he does. If you don't do that, he does it to you. Simple. He's a dishonest wanker. You can't have a good faith conversation with the guy. Complete prick.
Down?
Yes, I'm trying to answer your question. Can I say something?
Yeah, does it need to nose down?
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yes. You can adjust a plane's altitude without nosing down.
I'm not talking about altitude. I'm talking about pitch. Does it need to nose down?
So the plane does make ever so slight nose down adjustments.
Oh, so now, hang on. Why did you say earlier that it doesn't then?
To adjust altitude,
earlier you said it doesn't do that. Now you're saying it does because you got debunked.
Okay. The two statements are mutually exclusive is the point I'm trying to make.
No, that doesn't happen in reality. That doesn't happen in reality.
Can I finish one sentence, please? I'm sorry, it's a little frustrating.
I'm going to show you all the pilots. I'm going to show you all the pilots who agree with me. So go ahead.
Can I finish a sentence?
Go ahead.
Okay. Stop. Give me 10 seconds.
Slow-mo, it's not his spare room. He lives with his mum. He's got a single bed in the background and a Gleason's map on his wall. And all of his socks and stuff all over the floor. He's a fucking idiot. And yet this guy that sits in his bedroom, his mum's house, thinks that he is smarter than everyone else in the world. He thinks that. And I think he really does think that. Because he's got 200, 300, 253 in this chat now, right now, more than one watching, all cheering him on. None of them ever debate themselves. They're all social lepers. But they'll sit and watch this dickhead. Oh, God, they are. Oh, don't even mention his sock. Ugh.
At least, geez. Altitude.
This is what Angel sounds like when he's wanking into his sock, right? This is what I've heard anyway.
Adjustment and pitch adjustment are two different things. You can adjust altitude without adjusting pitch.
Yeah.
You can also make very slight pitch. You can I say something? Jeez.
I'm not talking about altitude, but go ahead.
Right. You can also make very slight pitch adjustments. If you're traveling along at say 500 miles an hour, what would that pitch adjustment say per minute be? Like, do you have any idea?
For the SR-71 Blackbird, that it would have to drop in altitude 800 feet per minute, and it doesn't do that.
Right.
So here's all the pilots I'm about, and this is where
if you look at the chat here, his own chat, yo, let the man talk, good God. Like, his own people are telling him, yeah, I usually support you, but this is not good. Right, Billionaire Jim here. Billionaire, always so supportive. Love it, a bit of Billionaire. Billionaire Jim for the $5. Goal ends soon. Come on, chatters, let's kick it. Cheers, Jim. Appreciate that.
Second, this is where you have to be quiet now. I'm going to show you all the pilots I've debated. Now, are they going to tell me they need to nose down as they fly?
No, because the attitude.
Okay, welcome to Flat Earth. Welcome to Flat Earth. Now, be quiet.
Right.
Yeah, welcome to Flat Earth.
Now, I want to point something out here as well. The mute. He's muted him. You can see the mute right there. Where you can't see it. There. He's hit the mute, and now he's going to play a presentation to this guy.
Constant altitude above the Earth.
Do you adjust nose down around the globe every minute when you fly at 500 miles per hour?
No. We do not need to nose down at all.
Does the aircraft ever need to dip its nose down to account for curvature?
No.
In straight and level flight, stick a bowling ball down the aisle. It will roll to the back of the plane. That's because the plane in level flight actually flies about 2 degrees nose up.
Yeah, it's pitch attitude, but yeah. Maintains rigidity in space, right? So if you were to tilt the plane up, down, roll, it would show up on the attitude indicator, right? Okay. So if you were to fly from the North Pole, or, to say Australia to the south under here, would your attitude indicator be upside down?
No, it wouldn't.
Welcome to Flat Earth. Do you adjust nose down around the globe every minute when you fly at 500 miles per hour?
No.
Okay, how often do you have to adjust for the curvature of the Earth?
You don't have to adjust. You're flying at a constant altitude above the Earth.
If you maintain the altitude around a globe, is this line curved?
Yeah.
You said you don't need to dip the nose down to account for curvature.
You maintain the same altitude around a globe. Is this line curved? The line curves because we're taking into consideration the curvature of the Earth.
We take it down.
We do not need to nose down at all.
Does the aircraft ever need to dip its nose down to account for curvature?
Still got the guy muted. I don't know how he keeps him on mute.
No.
There's something he must know.
Yeah, you just heard all those pilots, and I've got more since then, acknowledging they don't need to nose down when they fly. So stop saying and changing your mind that they nose down, because that doesn't happen in reality. Now, here's the part where you have to be honest. According to what those pilots actually said, do they need to nose down when they fly over the Earth?
Everything they said is 100% correct.
Okay, great. So then watch this. Great. So you agree with them. They don't need to nose down. Great. So then does the plane fly like what? Does the plane fly like this over the Earth?
I don't think we're going to get anywhere here because
does the plane? Let's answer the question.
No, it doesn't.
One more chance. I'm going to give you one more chance to answer the question. Does the plane then fly like this?
Of course, it doesn't fly like that over the Earth.
Then great. Then welcome to Flat Earth.
And he kicks him. I don't want to hear another word. The next time this bloke comes into my live, I don't want to hear another word of anybody telling me that I can't mute him or kick him, or I'm scared in some way of listening to anything he's got to say. This is how he treats his guests. And as far as the modern day debate bollocks, I ain't going on any neutral platforms to have any kind of a debate with anybody. If he wants to come and talk to me, I'm still going to mute him and I'm still going to be a prick to him, but I'm also going to get paid for it. He's going to come here so I can get super chats of everyone calling him a prick. That's how little I respect this utter wanker. Right? I'll definitely let him up on my panels again. But I've noticed, I've spoke to people since he was on my live the other day, and the people that are on my panel, he's blocked all of them. The people that I normally have, he's blocked all of them. He's absolutely terrified to talk to these people because they know all of his script, they know everything about him, and he just will not talk to them because they debunk him all the time. That's his first problem before someone like me that is not science literate at all. Just knows basics, right? I know enough. I could talk to this prick about the sun. That's all I need to talk to him about. Everything else he says is just, yeah, I understand science better than everybody else. Of course you do, shot. Right, anyway, let's get on with the... Oh, hang on. Right, what I'm going to do, because I promised the Nathan Thompson, and we've just hit the goal, so thanks for that. Let's do these super chats. So we've got Billionaire Jim here. Oh, Billionaire Jim saves the day. For grins and giggles for the $5, Billionaire Jim again. From CMS, cause smiley face. Billionaire Jim again for the $5. Goal achieved, hip ya, and unfornicated here. Did you get my messages the other day? You should go in. There was Flat Earth Dave and Shite on Shite's live. And I think you'd have done a good job there. Angels of Shite, come fuck off. He wouldn't know what the truth looks like if he had to identify in order to eat dessert. I don't know. I think he'd probably get it then, to be honest. There's not a chance that he'd miss out on a meal. So what I'll do is I'm going to jump to the Nathan Thompson debate. Yeah, look, I'll moderate. I'd be a good moderator. I wouldn't jump in. I do it on my lives on TikTok all the time. I don't bother getting involved because I recognise that people know loads more than me on certain topics. I'm very good with basic observations. I'm very, very good with this stuff, but I couldn't tell you anything about fucking space or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know anything about it because it just doesn't interest me to learn. Maybe I'm wrong with that. I don't know. But what I'll do is I'll do a bit of this debate, then I'll jump to Shite afterwards because I've got time now. Doing the fuck off with the thumbs down. Doing the change in attitude because his Flurf Daddy Flat Earth Dave has appeared. Right. So I'm going to jump to this screen. Perfect. Here we go.
Hit that like button. With that, gentlemen, the floor is
I
all yours.
always skip past the presentations because I just think it's a bit shit. I'd rather have the debate. So let's just do that.
All right, and we're already 4 on our bingo card now. We're also, it's too high. I did throw up a little bit of a counter. Counting how many times Nathan says 666. We're at 1 right now. Oh, you can't see it on the screen. Dang it. All right. So,
sorry, I don't think I've done Cleavage K super chat there. $4.99 from Cleavage for new socks. Sock wank. Super chat for the sock wanks. And Dan here again. Don't think I've done this one. I'm happy to debate any of these idiots. I think radio or radar proof flat Earth. What cost moderate? Yeah, I didn't put that up. I just read it. Yeah, I mean, good luck with that. If they know that you're a specialist in something, they definitely won't touch it. Why don't you, Hakeem? Hakeem, do you fancy doing a debate with anybody in this chat here? Do it now.
let's talk about Star Trails, Nathan. How did you debunk Star Trails?
Hakeem, are you still managed by the Doctor of Style Slick?
Well, first of all, we're here to talk about the shape of the Earth, and you're looking at the sky. So do you want to talk about the shape of the Earth? I want to start the conversation out with the shape of the Earth. Remember, you started with the horizon being physical geometric Earth curve, and you said that the windmills were sinking. Oh no, they must be sinking.
So you don't want us to talk about Star Trails?
I'm here to talk about the shape of the Earth.
You cried and made me go first.
Max versus Hakeem tonight. The main event. Max versus Hakeem, the African Dream. At Flat Earth Mania 2.
Let's talk about Star Trails.
I showed you a flat Earth model that demonstrates the stars circling Polaris.
Polaris
said you cannot have two poles of rotation on a flat Earth. I showed you two poles of rotation on a flat Earth with the stars moving directly overhead, and then you move to the south and you see a point of rotation there. I showed it.
Show it. What? Let's see it.
All right, I'll show it again. No problem.
Okay. Again.
I like show times.
I know you like to show off things. We all do now.
Here you go. Stars. I got to share screen. There you go. All the stars moving around a central point of rotation, Polaris.
Yep.
And now we're going to move to the equator.
I love this.
This is what you said.
I love this. The Walter Bislin's piss take of the only way a flat Earth could be possible is if we all had our own personal dome, and they use it like that. To them, that's a reasonable thing. But this is the funny thing about what the position that Scheit's put himself in. He will use this when he absolutely has to, but he won't use it when Dave's around because it ain't Dave's map. So he has to pretend that Dave's map works whenever Dave's around, but whenever Dave's not around and he's really backed in a corner, he'll use the azimuthal grid like he did with me. JD! I've been drinking JD, by the way. It's gone now, though. It's all gone. Ew, what cast drunk again on his thing? No, he's not. What cast an adult and can drink a bit of alcohol here and then without getting drunk? JD with a super chat. JD, you never write anything. I appreciate everything you do. Don't worry about that. For the 10 quids. Continue.
Could not happen, which is 2 points of rotation.
Let's see it.
Right here. There you go.
Okay, so
how you like them apples?
How is it rotating like that, Nathan?
The firmament and the stars are moving above our head. The wheel.
And what is the mechanism?
Why you
there's another one on the bingo.
You asked me a question.
There's another one on the bingo.
Can you wait until I'm done?
Hakeem, you're waiting to debate Ozian. Are you sure about that? Maybe you didn't hear.
All right, great. So while you're over there playing bingo and not proving a globe, let me talk to you about the sky.
You're not proving a
some
flat
more.
Earth either, so.
I already did. So.
Sure.
Are you done?
I'm waiting. Let's see it. How does this show star trails?
No problem. These are the stars in the celestial dome above the observer, and when you press play, they move above the observer around 2 central points that you said couldn't happen. And then we're going to move into the south, and you'll see that there's a point of rotation in the south. So we get 2 points of rotation at the equator, 1 point in the north, 1 point in the south. You said that couldn't happen. Well, there you go. That's how it happens. And if we could talk about the floor now, that would be great.
So would you like to let me respond before you run away from this? Put it back up. Let's put it back up. We're talking about it. Let's see it. Put it back
You're
up.
not my boss, bro. Go ahead and make your point.
Okay. So because he took it down, I can't really point at it anymore. His little diagram animation thing that doesn't reflect reality was actually made by a glober making fun of flat earthers. Flat earthers stole it from him and claimed it was theirs. He's got a magical dome of vision there that doesn't actually like show how the projection works. So Nathan, if you want to throw it back up, we can look at it. But it's just doing some weird stuff. The stars do not line up. There is no magical dome of vision over you that causes things to rotate in the opposite direction and that they're moving. It just does not work. That little animation diagram software that you trust, that you make fun of globers for always trusting the softwares, it just isn't working for you. It doesn't work.
What the fuck?
You say that it works just because you trust the software, but it doesn't work.
Wow.
Are you done?
Hakeem, why do you have to say things like that? I don't actually mind you,
because every
but
time I talk, I get rudely interrupted.
let yourself
so if I
down.
can share screen again, he said you don't have a dome of vision above you. Did you hear that, James? Just want to make sure you're paying attention. Did you hear him say that? That we don't have a dome of vision. Remember that?
I don't
like 30
remember
seconds.
exactly what was said. I'll let you
Hey,
continue.
Hammond, did you say we don't have a dome of vision? It's recorded, bro.
Yeah, we don't have this magical dome of vision that bends light.
Excellent. If you could, please. That's all I need. Yes, humans perceive the sky as a dome of vision. James, am I reading that right? I just want to make sure I read that right. You read that?
I
Okay,
don't
James, can
know.
you see that?
I'm checking to see if I. Oh no.
Nathan, do you know what a moderator is supposed to do during a debate?
Yeah, just make sure I'm not.
Do you know what a moderator does during a debate? You're not debating him. You're not trying to prove anything to him. Talk to me. This debate is with me. Talk to me.
I've been debating Globers for 10 years. Anti-flat earthers like yourself are a waste of time. I'm talking to the audience and I'm talking to James. James,
if it's a waste of time, why did you agree to this?
Well, because the truth needs to be revealed to people.
Nathan,
James
I
has a
need
great
you
channel for
to
doing that.
debate with Ammon.
Yeah. He said we don't have a dome of vision. I just
Why
want to
don't
make
we
sure you
set
can
it?
see what's on
Jesus
screen. It says,
Christ.
yes, human
Never mind.
observers perceive.
He's a moderator, not a debater.
I just want to make sure you can see. Amon, can you see this? It says humans observe.
Yes, I'm looking at that AI overview.
Excellent,
Yes.
great. So when you said we don't have a magical dome of vision above us, AI overview disagrees with you. Also, if you go to Stellarium, which is your globe Earth software, and you click this, it's an azimuthal grid of vision. It's a dome of vision that it puts above you. So this is what I run into every time. People who lie, or either people who are misleading.
There's another bingo.
Or people who are misleading people because they themselves.
Honestly, like, just addressing the chat here, Hakeem, what's the point in saying, like, I know you're trying to pretend you only meant this, but like, why you say shit like that? I just need to tell everyone what, like, this is how I feel about this topic, right? So I got an email the other day. I don't know who it was from. Arnold somebody, I don't even know, right? But they're basically offering me information on Twatzoid and some of the PJ and some of these other dickheads. And my response was to this email, I'm really not interested in anyone's personal lives at all. Although it can be funny, I'm here to just have a bit of a laugh and I'll talk about this topic. And if Twatzoid wants to come online and cry wank, I'll take the piss out of that and stuff. But I'm really not interested in people's personal lives and what anybody does. And I think people should just try to stay on topic with this. Like, I don't even hate shite. I don't hate anybody. It's just a bit of a laugh. Couldn't give a fuck what anyone says about me. But stay the fuck out of people's personal stuff and stop saying shit to people, like calling everyone fucking pedos and stuff with no evidence whatsoever. It's just so fucking lame.
Don't know the truth and haven't done the research. So there you go. Something new every day. And
I got a bingo straight up. I've got 5 in a row. Bingo.
This is embarrassing, dude.
It is embarrassing for you.
That was embarrassing for you. You tried to prove the horizon was Earth curve. I showed you it's a morphing horizon, changes hour to hour and day to day. You said we wouldn't have 2 poles.
Are you running away from the topic again? Because I would like to address your dome of vision again.
Dome of vision.
Well, you said we don't have one, so now we have one.
I didn't say that. So
you did see. Now you didn't say it.
No, wait. What did I just say to you?
The reason I Googled, does the observer have a dome of vision above them, is because you said we don't have a dome of vision.
Correct. And I stand by that. There's no magical dome of vision that bends the light in magical ways. Because in the thing, pull it back up. You're already sharing. Pull up your software that you trust so much. Pull it up. Yeah, pull it up. Let's look at it again.
Come on, you're gonna have to learn how to do your own research and make your own claims, bro. I'm not doing everything for you. So
it's your claim. It is your claim. I want you to pull up your claim so we can.
They hate this dome of it because they know how ridiculous. This is what I mean. You should never let this drop. Speak to a flat earther. Never stop talking about the dome of vision because there's nothing else. all they can possibly do is give you the dome of vision. And when I get back to shite after this, if I've got time, then he starts the convo talking about trying to work out how there could possibly be a dome of vision. Hang on a minute. Do I not remember? Like, this is, I'm going to do this right now. So this is, I know that was cold here, duck soup. So shout Web Daniel for $3.49 New Zealand dollars. One day you'll remember my name and super chats. I'm sorry. Have I not read out your super chats? If I ever forget anyone's super chats, I always try and grab them as soon as I see them as best I can. To keep the flow going as best I can, but I appreciate every single one of them. If I ever forget them, just tell me in the chat. Oh, I've got a super chat, read it out, and I'll do it.
Can look at it. Are you not willing to show your own claim here on? Do you not stand by your own claims, or are you just going to let random things flash up on screen and hide them and hope that no one notices?
Are you here to talk or prove your global religion? Are you here to?
I'm here to talk about your proof that you brought up and now are now too scared to show.
I'm not scared of anything. You show some proof of your globe related, bro.
Then bring up your.
I don't know this guy, but I was talking to him the other day on TikTok. I went into a room and he was there, and I didn't realise he was telling the other people in the room that he had a duck suit on for the debate because it hadn't gone out yet. I don't think. I'm not sure. Or maybe it had just gone out. I can't remember. It was ADHD. He's not called that on TikTok. I'm sure he's not.
Your tool that you brought up. I would like to talk about your tool. I said that star trails in the south.
Your super chat. Oh shit! You did. You sent the super chat. Sorry, what cast and TDDS giving Mikey Smith ammo? What am I? Sorry, I'm lost of that. I don't watch Mikey Smith. What ammo am I giving him? Cheers for the super chat. Let me know what you mean.
South do not work. You said yes, they do. Here's my proof, and now you won't show that proof again. Let's see the proof. Sure.
Right, I'm gonna just put this one up because it just made me laugh. I'm gonna put it up even though it's not a super chat, right? Because this chat web down, you say my name. You say my name like, oh, here's a new person that's doing the super chat. Meanwhile, I've sent you 17 grand. I wish someone would send me 17 grand. That'd be amazing. Oh my word! Cheers, Daniel. I'll remember you from here on in. Every time. Right, sorry about that, mate. And this is from Max. Hakeem seems to have fucked off. This is from Max. Matthew Hakeem for cunt of the week. It'll be in the poll. I'll do a poll at some point. What's in about 15 minutes time. Why's Max? Oh, I've took my bloody chat down rather than Max. Right, I'll sort that out. Hold on.
I already showed all the proof in the opening, dude. So
yeah. Okay, so
let's again.
Yeah, I do want to see it again so we can look at it because you showed it for 5 seconds, talked about it, didn't let me talk, and then you put it down.
What was that?
In the name of charity, Nathan, it would be good if we could dissect it, if you guys could dissect it together, as Ammon's requesting.
I know. I want to talk about the Earth, bro.
Here you go, darling. I'll make it up to you. McKagan getting pissy in the comments there. I sent a super chat that you didn't read out 3 months ago, prick. I know. Sorry about that, Dave. Dave, do you fancy a night out to the Flat Earth, the musical? Let's book some tickets. Should be a grin.
But I think Ammon just wants to respond.
Okay, he can respond without me and bossing me around. So go ahead and respond, Amon, and then we can talk about the Earth and the shape of the Earth.
You don't stand by your proof?
Is that your rebuttal?
No, I would like to talk about it while it's on screen. Oh, my rebuttal is that software is making fun of flat earthers, made by someone, a glober, making fun of flat earthers, and it requires light to bend at almost 90-degree angles around the dome in order to make things work.
Roger.
Yes, it does. You can't just shake your head because you're too chicken to pull it up.
I'll pull it up for you. Here you go. And then
thank you. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. All right. Put it in the south. Put it in like Australia or something.
Oh, we'll get there. So here's at the equator. You got 2 points of rotation, and then it's going to move towards the south, and you're going to have 1 point of rotation right there. Okay?
Okay. Okay, now we're pausing it there. Okay, why do those purple stars, if you let it go, why do they start moving backwards in the sky? Why is it? Because those stars now are on the other side of the dome. The stars have to bend all the way up around the dome, back around, and then back into your dome of vision there. It just doesn't work. This was made by, and now I couldn't remember his name, Walter Bislin. Walter Bislin made it, and if you go to the original, it actually says, I made this to make fun of flat earthers. Witsit, you can't use it. He calls Witsit out by name, the person that made this. I know he did because you can look at the code and see exact same. This does not work. It requires your light to bend from once, because those purple stars you see there are actually on the other side of the dome, the far side of the dome.
Got to do a shout out here. 109 people watching here, 55 likes, less than half. Well, not quite less, but half. Let's get that number up, come on, because this helps us with the algorithm. Once it gets out there and everyone starts watching and shit like that.
That's why they're lower the horizon and moving the other direction, is because this is claiming that somehow the light transfers all the way up over the dome, back around. In fact, it needs to refract like 180 degrees backwards towards the original location. So it just doesn't work. Doesn't work. We can continue. We can go into horizons if you want to now, Nathan.
Excellent.
I've had my fill of debunking this one.
So is the horizon physical geometric Earth curve based on the height of the observer?
Nope, it's optical.
Oh, okay. So if the horizon is optical, well then windmills disappearing behind the horizon is just an optical effect.
Everything's optical, Nathan. That's how you see things. Everything.
You can see the rotating plate in the same in
Oh,
where
it's
we
Dave.
look. The
Sorry,
rotation pointed at
No,
him.
wait. I didn't say it's not based off of observer height. You asked if it was optical. I said it was optical. It does also based off of observer height, atmospheric conditions, and things that are in front of you. Those all affect the horizon because the definition of horizon is where the ground appears to meet the sky. That's correct.
Hang on.
So where it
No,
appears
it's not that.
can change based off.
It's horizontal eye zone. Kango 44. Seeing your name everywhere, Kango. And whenever I watch debates and stuff. Did Nathan's homemade porno pop up yet? It's fun to see what he's making for Mother's Day. Fucking hell. Dark. I skipped past that bit because I didn't want to get taken down by the tube review. I wasn't sure if modern day debates took it down yet, but I clicked on this video, so I'm assuming that nobody's seen it. I don't think you can really see anything. Not sure. But yeah, it's not clear.
Of optical effects. You can stop sharing your screen so we don't watch your search history too.
I'm not worried about it. Gio,
We know
relax.
that you're not
Check
worried
this
about
out.
us
How
seeing
far
things
is
on
the
your computer,
horizon?
Nathan.
Amen. Can we stick to this? How far is the horizon
word.
for a 6-foot observer? It says for
It's
a
about 3
6-foot
miles.
observer.
No, I'm good. I'm not going to show it, Max. I'll let you can show it.
can you
I
hear me,
don't
kid?
want to show it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You just stopped talking.
I keep getting talked over. I'm sorry. So I asked him, is the horizon based on the observer height? Is the distance to the horizon based on the observer height?
And what did I say, Nathan?
You said no.
Nope, I did not. I said it
said it's
does.
optical.
I said it is optical, but it also matters the observer height. You are strawmanning me and you're lying about what I'm saying. It does matter observer height, Nathan. It is just also optical because you look at it with optics. It's optical.
Yeah, but according to Flat Earthers, our optics are curved. So if you do see any curve, just your eyes because they're round. Got to do this one. JD, 20 quid. Cheers, JD. Flat Earthers who wear, you trying to say hats saying tinfoil? Yeah, that shit cap they wear with tinfoil written on it are so unself-aware they don't realise it's a really big sign that they should be wearing a tinfoil. I know. But I mean, Caleb started off with the old tinfoil hat, didn't he? Apparently, I went into a couple of Flat Earth lives earlier and a load of them were slagging him off, saying what a prick he was. So I think he's upset everybody. Caleb was on a live, some kind of debate, maybe with Globy, I don't know. And he said that pretty much all Flat Earthers are dumb as fuck. Can't really disagree with that, can you, from Caleb? But yeah, they all don't like him now. He's fell out of favour.
What does it change?
Does what change?
Does the distance to the horizon change?
Based off of optics, yes, because the atmosphere refracts the light. We both agree that atmosphere refracts the light.
All right, well, it says right here, for a 6-foot observer standing at sea level, the horizon is approximately 3 miles away.
Yeah, approximately, depending on how the refraction comes out to it.
Okay, got you. And how much can refraction change the curve of
Quite
the
a bit.
Earth?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Hey,
You know
Nathan,
what?
stop sharing
You
your
know
screen
what?
for a second so we can actually talk in front of the audience so they can see you. I spent an entire week making this costume. I want people to see it.
Quality.
I'm sorry, bro. What you want is not in my itinerary. So check this out.
No, your itinerary. You know what an itinerary is?
Yeah, it's things we're going to do in this debate. So,
oh man.
All right, advanced Earth curve calculator. How far can refraction change the horizon?
I think it's funny that you'll use Walter Bislin for this, but you downloaded the copy onto your own computer for the other Walter Bislin software.
All right, so can we talk about the horizon, or are you just going to do more waffling and sophistry, bro? I want to show you how if the observer height is 6 feet. We've got to change it over here to meters and feet. 6 feet.
By the way, I'm gonna be a bit American here for a minute. If anyone in here has got any beef, if there's any beef with anybody, even if it's Glober versus Glober, I'm happy to host debates. Now I've figured out how to do the old what's it called, StreamYard mirroring and all that sort of stuff. Itinerary, exactly. Then I'm happy to host anything. I'll beat Switzerland. Waffling.
You're going to get a distance on surface to the horizon of 3 miles. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take refraction and we're going to invoke standard refraction, which is 0.13.
Why are you not eating shark?
And it goes from
Wow,
3 miles to 3.2 miles.
Yep. Great. Glad we agree on how refraction works.
Okay, so you think with refraction it can change, what, 0.2 of a mile?
It can change quite a bit, but yes.
Okay. Well,
so
real quick.
So you invoked standard refraction. That's like, I'm not sure.
Oh, well, I am. Harvard did a study, and it's twice the Gaussian coefficient of K. Do you know what the Gaussian coefficient of K is?
Nope.
Well, you're gonna learn. You learn something new every day. I will.
it.
Don't worry, bro.
Let's go. Come on, what is it?
Hello, Shazza. Shazza, did you get your T-shirt yet? I'm just checking. I don't really know how quick they come.
I'm about to tell you, dude. You
Do
just
it.
gotta relax. I hope you're taking notes. The Gaussian coefficient K is 0.13, standard refraction. So,
Just to pimp out the T-shirts to everyone in the chat there. If you want to get any Whatcast stuff, the links are always in the description. I think they're good T-shirts. And when I made T-shirts before for the podcast, I thought they were shit T-shirts, and I told everyone they were shit, which is why I didn't sell any. But now I'm going to somewhere. Thanks to Dan. Dan put me on to Fourth Wall, whatever it's called, and the stuff looks pretty good. The stuff I've bought is pretty good.
thanks for playing. That means that the refraction can go up to 0.26, which will do that for you guys.
The price is nothing to do with me.
No, I want to show how ridiculous this globe religion is, because they're invoking imaginary amounts of refraction to say that the Earth looks flat. So we'll go to 0.26, and now you go to 3.49. So 3.5. So it went from 3 miles to 3.5 miles. The problem is, like, for example, I've got an observation over a lake from a 1-foot observer. A 1-foot observer would have standard refraction, putting it at the horizon, 1.3 miles with standard refraction. Now we're going to invoke the max amount of refraction according to Harvard, which is twice the coefficient of K.
Wow, I think, no, I didn't. I was going to try, when I went to Iceland, I was going to try a shark, but I didn't. I just had a burger. Adventurous I am.
And you get 1.42 miles for a 1-foot observer. Now, this is where things get interesting. Oh, sorry, am I not screen sharing?
This is where things get interesting. Fermented fish.
You're not
yeah.
screen sharing right now.
Oh, okay, I was just going over the math with everyone on the Walter Bislin Earth Curve Calculator. But here's a laser test, or light test over a lake. This is a 1-foot observer. I just showed on the Walter Bislin calendar right here.
Calendar?
Yeah, let's do it again.
It's got a Walter Bislin calendar. Wonder what's in March on that. Naked fish.
And real quick for the audience. We got refraction at 0.26, and we've got observer height at 1 foot. That goes a 1.4 distance on surface, guys. This is...
I'll eat ass! Well, cleavage is in here. Cleavage, arse on the menu.
This is heavy refraction, making the Earth look super flat, according to the Globers. The problem is we're not seeing 1.4 miles. This light on the left is 3 miles. This red light is 5 miles. This blue light is 7 miles. And the light way over here on the left is 8 miles away. So we're not talking 1.4, 1.2, 1 mile. We're talking 3, 5, 7, and 8 miles away. So I rest my case, bro. You're cooked.
Is it my turn yet?
Hammond, any thoughts?
Thank you. Okay, I was just waiting patiently for him to get done. Nathan, that lake, what lake is it?
I was a frozen lake in North America. I got the video.
Which
but I don't
lake
know.
was it, Nathan?
Look up frozen lake test. I don't know the exact name of the lake. I don't know the guy.
Okay, great.
I don't know what
it was the.
Oh, bit of Kango here for the 10 New Zealand dollars. It's impressive how Nathan manages time for a debate, quote unquote, between being asked to move his Stranger Danger fan on. Does he live in? He lives in that, doesn't he? Has he got that fucking RV? Is that what it is? Blowing, blowing sailors for money on grooming children on TikTok. Yeah, I know. What it is his star has faded on TikTok. No one gives a fuck. Angels of Shite's gone right up there to the top, and Nathan's now like, nah, fuck off. No one gives a shit. So he's now like just desperate for attention elsewhere. I'm sure, like, I wouldn't be surprised, and I thought this at the time, I wouldn't be surprised if he put that porn on the that was oops. I used to work with a bloke, like, just for attention. I used to work with a bloke few years ago called Killer Ken. Well, that's what I called him anyway. His name was Ken. And he was one of them, like, kind of sort of late 40s or whatever he was, but he was trying to act like he was a right ladies man. Yeah, the birds are I've got such a big cock and all this, and it's pierced. It was just such a fucking knob. And he brought in, he was a diver. I mean, I was speaking of, he's dead, right? So I'm speaking ill of the dead, but I didn't like him. But he was a diver, and he brought in his laptop one day to show everybody his things that he's seen diving, whilst being, like, you know, diving old shipwrecks and stuff like that, right? He brought his laptop and he opened up his laptop. He went into, he used to talk like this, like, oh yeah, oh fucking yes, have a look, guys, in this file here. Let's have a look, see what I got. Like, no one gave a shit about looking at this stuff anyway. And he clicked into this file, and like as close up of, let's say, female genitalia popped up. Right there. And he's gone, oh, whoops, that was just some bird I met. That was deliberate. You knew that was the wrong file. You just wanted you wanted to show everyone what a lad you were at aged 102. Killer. So I think that that's the same as this dickhead, Thompson. Oops! I've had sex. I'm no longer wearing V-plates. Nice.
Salt Lake, it's like a mile away from my house. It's fine. Just think it's fun. Okay, so what is the Harvard paper that you read that talks about the maximum amount of refraction possible? Can you cite that source?
Yeah, I don't have it handy, but if you want,
that's okay. Great.
Great,
because that's I can't find it when I do a basic Google search, so it might not be easy to find. So I was hoping that you had something to back up your claims, because as I understand it, refraction can get pretty intense, not just like a mile or two. At least from this up to like 33 to 35 arc minutes, which is like 0.5 degrees. So I don't know what Harvard thing you're talking about. You can't bring it up. So extraordinary claims made without proof can be dismissed without.
You're the one saying we live on a globe, but the atmosphere extends the physical geometric horizon that is at 3 miles for a 6-foot observer to beyond.
I've always felt that I've been put on here for something great. I didn't know who it was, and he's like there. I'm looking at him. I'm like, he's destroying these guys, just cooking these. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be that. I want to do that.
9 miles for a 1-foot observer. So if that's what you want to believe,
Shut up,
email
bitch!
Google and say, hey, bro, you need to.
I mean, you can't even tell me the lake that was on, but you expect me to believe that experiment?
That test was 8 miles. You want me to show you my test over Lake Tahoe that was 20 miles, 1 foot off the water?
The test that you weren't pointing in the right direction?
Let's do it. Sure, let's do it. We'll go ahead.
Show that one.
Shit, I better do the COTW. Oh, shit. So we haven't even seen all of shite yet. Let's do a poll anyway. It can change as things go on, right? So, who are the candidates this week? Start a poll. COTW. COTW. If you don't know what that means, cunt of the week. So, firstly, shite. Number 2, Thompson. Number 3, is there a number is there a third option, anyone? What do we reckon? Hakeem? Why not? Start poll. Let's go. Get voting.
Well, yeah, because that one you weren't pointing in the right direction.
Wait, what do you think? I didn't look over the water?
Yeah, I think you were pointed the wrong direction.
Okay, well,
let's look at it. Let's see it.
Let's show you what I was pointed at.
Is this the one that was at nighttime and it was light? You used like a light? Is that the one you're talking about? You had a buddy on the other side, had a light, and you like put the camera next to the water.
Yeah, I have this flashlight right here.
So that one you weren't pointed in the right direction. The observer was pointed almost east, whereas you said that he was supposed to be pointing south. So the observer was pointing in the wrong direction, saw a light that was on a hill.
I thought we were going to watch the observation.
You're not pulling it up.
All right, well, here it is right here. This is the flashlight I used, guys. 200,000 lumens, and then I paired that with a Fresnel lens because the light it's dispersing in all directions like a cone. But what lighthouses do is they use a Fresnel lens, and you can look up lighthouses. They debunk the Earth curve all day. Just look up the visibility distance for the lighthouse and how tall the lighthouse is above the ground, and it will debunk the Earth curve. So I wanted to make my own lighthouse, 1 foot off the ground. I called it Operation Lighthouse. We went to Lake Tahoe, and this is
Operation
me
Lighthouse.
on the kayak boat launch, 1 foot off the ground. And he said I wasn't shining it in the right direction.
No. The pole is very close. Very close, actually. 32, 32, 35. Wow. If you care about this, you need to vote in this. That's what I'll say.
Your observer wasn't looking in the right direction.
You don't even, how do you know that?
Because I already looked at this.
Okay, well, every time I pan my light from left to right and right to left, you can see it in the video.
All right, let's see it.
Back and forth. So,
dude, I'm a foot off the water.
I'm on the phone with them, and they're saying you can see it. You can see the water splashing above my head, and they're on the other side.
Show the other side.
Was, like
the other side is what matters. You're just showing that you shined a light at the water. Show the other side where you were panning it left to right, and they were syncing it up with your video, making sure that it was the right light. You didn't even show the light on the other side of the water. You just showed yourself shining the water.
Thompson is so lame.
Water. That was freaking ridiculous. Go show the other side.
You don't think I have?
Don't do it right now. Show it right now, right here. This is the debate. You said, here's where we made the super long distance observation, and then you just shined a flashlight at the ground.
I'll show it. Don't worry. You think I don't have the video? Relax, bro.
I know you have the video.
Watch
You
the
just didn't show it.
And then you can eat crow. So relax. Let me pull it up.
Eat crow.
Okay, great.
Here it is.
You're not sharing anything. You're not sharing anything.
Just relax, though. Okay. You gotta relax.
Here it is, and I'm still looking at your face.
Sure. Is it still on?
There it is.
Go from left to right.
It's a little bit too dark.
I just saw a flash.
There it
I
is
see
again.
it.
Okay, so from 20 miles, my flashlight's going to look like a little speck of dot in the distance, but when we panned left and right, you could see it, and before I turned my light on, there was nothing there. So 20 miles. Horizon should be at 1.2 miles. Let's go to maximum refraction. Let's go to the Earth curve calculator and see what maximum refraction is doing for your globe religion.
Why do they say globe religion? That's going to trigger people. Who the fuck cares? You're religious. Am I? Good. Don't care. Can go 44 here. 44, 57, should I say. Says, it's so funny, Nathan, with a flashlight at the water looks like a true crime reconstruction about missing kids or wanking off men. It does. If he was to walk around the shoreline with a duck suit on, he'd probably get arrested again.
I think that's on Chrome. Okay, so for 1 foot observer,
Hakeem's took the lead. This is insane.
Look how far the refraction.
Shite was clear.
Let me put this back on. It's so hot in my RV right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm dying. Dude, Zoom is glitching out for me. Here we go. So for a 1 foot observer, right? We go to no refraction, 1.2 miles. We invoke standard refraction, which is standard. I mean, and it's not Lake Tahoe, guys. Lake Tahoe is 6,000 feet above sea level. So it's not the amount of refraction or distortion you're seeing at sea level. This is why I went to Lake Tahoe. So you can Google, is there more refraction in the atmosphere the higher up you go, or is there less refraction? It's going to tell you that there's less refraction, there's less atmosphere, there's less stuff in between you and the distance to distort what you're looking at in the distance. And so we'll go from standard refraction here, 1.3 miles, to double standard refraction, 0.24. Now we're at 1.4 miles. Let's see how far we got to increase standard refraction to get to 20 miles. Standard refraction is now 0.98. And we're at 10 miles. So unless we slide the refraction bar all the way over to get a distance on surface of 125 miles with an imaginary amount of refraction, making the radius value of the Earth, look, this is where it gets good. That makes the radius of the Earth 39, the apparent radius, 39 million miles, when the actual radius is 3,000 miles. Are you guys seeing this? This is 39 million mile radius. So the heliocentric model has been falsified by this observation. You can't invoke imaginary amounts of refraction that don't exist in nature 6,000 feet above sea level to claim we would see 20 miles from a 1 foot observer.
Right. You ready? Ready? Your boy wasn't facing in the right direction. When he walked up on the water, he was very clearly facing east.
All right. So yeah, my friends that were on Lake Tahoe with me for a week making these observations didn't know where to look. And
probably not.
What were they seeing? Some other flashing light in the distance?
It's deplorable. I say that to everybody. Bottom of anything's missing, you're just claiming a bigger globe. It's weak.
They were just seeing houses up in the distance. That's why it was so far.
And the light from the house flashed perfectly every time I put my camera up, left to right, left to right.
You want to claim a bigger globe? I'll give you a bigger globe.
Did it? I mean, I saw some pixels, but it didn't like line up with anything.
Unbelievable how disingenuous these Globers can be in their globe costumes. So, is that all I got?
Unbelievable.
Shut up, bitch!
It's got to be the unbelievable clown, surely.
You unbelievable clown!
My globe costume. This is my Nathan Thompson costume.
It's in Antarctica.
I made this for you, Nathan. You love it, don't you?
That is hilarious. That outfit is hilarious. Don't get me wrong. I laughed when I saw it. Could I be bothered? Have I got time? Could I be asked to make that to wear to debate this dickhead? No.
It's kind of weird.
It is. It is absolutely weird.
Any other thoughts from today's debate that you guys would like to touch on before we go to the Q&A?
I think worth mentioning the sun and the perspective, because he was trying to claim that proved his globe religion. If you guys just Google lines of convergence, you're going to see the lines on the left go from the left to the right. That is an apparent movement. Lighthouse, street lights will do this. They're not actually.
I ain't done this for a while.
It doesn't have lips!
Moving from left to right. That's lines of convergence converging to a central point, a vanishing point. And the sun does the same thing. The stars do the same thing. The moon, airplanes, streetlights, birds that fly over your head. They all obey the laws of perspective. So this is not a cardinal direction that the sun is moving to match your globe religion. This is just dropping due to perspective, and it's getting farther away.
It drops. The same argument I've been having with this solid twat, right? It doesn't drop. Doesn't drop due to perspective. It gets smaller due to perspective. I know you have to make it drop because that's curvature, but that's not what's happening. It doesn't drop due to perspective.
Nice drum. That's not what I said. So my claim was on the same day, looking at the same direction. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the picture that I showed.
So perspective has nothing to do with the sun setting?
That doesn't have anything to do with the explanation for what I showed it, how it is moving left to right in the northern hemisphere, but right to left in the southern hemisphere, right? So on your little image here from your art book, the sun starts in the center line above the 2, and then by the time it sets, it's almost over by the 1. That is the opposite of what you said is happening. This is in the southern hemisphere when you are looking west while it sets. The sun starts above you, above the 2, and then it will set almost to the 1. It is moving from right to left, contrary to what you are talking about here with your art book.
No. Like, check this out.
Yeah.
Can I respond? I let you finish. So
go for it. Sorry, I apologize.
I know. Sorry. All right.
I apologize.
No problem. So if this person right here, this observer, is looking west and he's north of the equator, that would mean the sun is going to be on his left-hand side. So you're going to see the sun going from the top left to the bottom right, which is exactly what we observed. It's what he showed in the north. And then when you went to the south, this 2 is now on the left side. The sun is to his right. So it's going to obey the lines of convergence on the right side of this 2, and it's going to go from the top right to the center. And then you said when you're at the equator, it goes directly over your head and straight down. Well, if this 2 is at the equator and the sun's coming over his head, it's just going to go straight down towards the horizon. This is just you not understanding perspective, and I don't want to argue about it. I just wanted to explain it for the audience. There you go.
How come you didn't listen to me? The sun started above the 2 in the center, above my green screen thingy. Let's see if I can turn this off. There we go. The sun started in the center above the 2, moved down to the left over the 1. That is not what you showed it, how it's supposed to happen.
Why does Thompson do these? I've never seen Thompson even look like he could fool anybody into thinking that he ever won any debate ever.
You showed it going on the top right, going to the center, which it doesn't do. It starts in the center and moves to the left. So that's opposite of what you said it was going to do.
Do you want to say that, or do you want to prove that with some evidence?
Do you not see my image?
I can't see any image.
Okay, it was in my opener. Let's let me share it again. There it is.
If you haven't yet, folks, hit that like button. We do appreciate your support. And
fuck off. I hate people that tell everyone to hit the like button all the time. Hit the like button if you're watching this, by the way, and super chat and join the channel.
Then I'm switching over to screen share. It's not ready yet. We're still not seeing it yet, Ammon, but I can switch it back.
Share. There we go.
There we go. All right.
All right. So over the top, this is looking a little bit more left, but see how the sun doesn't end in the center of your vision? It ends over to the left. If what you were saying was true, the sun would have to end in the center of the vision, not over to the left, right? If what you were saying was true, it is perspective. Right. Stop talking. If what you were saying is true, it is perspective, then no matter where you are, left to right, it should go into the center where the vanishing point is. However, this is not
he should have one of these buttons for whenever Nathan tries to interrupt.
Shut up, bitch!
A factor of perspective. It is moving from the top right over down to the bottom left.
Okay, that could just be due to where you screenshotted the picture. I mean, the sun could be in center frame and you just screenshotted it towards the left.
So you're calling me a liar?
No, I'm just saying it could be the snapshot or the screenshot where you took it, but this is exactly what I showed with perspective. If the sun is to the right of the two, then it's going to obey the lines of perspective to the right of the two, going from the top right towards the center. And if the sun is to the left,
go towards the center, Nathan.
That's what it is, moving from the right to the left. That's your whole
towards the center, Nathan. Your claim is it's moving towards the center.
Yeah, if the observer looks directly at the sunset, the sun's going to set in the center. This is just due to your screenshot being off.
No, not from my observation, no.
Okay. Well,
great. That's all you've got is just to call me a liar. That's fine. You can just say that I'm lying and that you don't believe me.
That's all I did. I didn't show 20-mile observations. I didn't show models of the stars moving in different directions at two poles.
You showed a Glober model that is making fun of the flat Earth. You showed a 20-mile observation where your dude was looking in the wrong direction. You showed software that requires the light to bend 180 degrees backwards magically. You didn't show anything, Nathan.
All right, I guess we're going to Q&A, James. I didn't show anything. Sorry. I'll come better prepared next time.
You should. I appreciate your apology for not coming prepared to a debate that you had 3 weeks of preparation for.
We'll jump into the Q&A if you guys would like. Thanks for your questions, folks. Yeah. We've already got a decent list already. And a couple of quick housekeeping things. If you haven't yet, hit that share button if you know people who might enjoy this debate, as well as...
I'm poking Megan. So, we're going to... What's the time? So just to make sure we get everything in here, I won't bother doing the Q&A bit. Fuck that. Right, I've done the main debate. So we got Shite and Flat Earth Dave. Listen, there's a very troubling woman that appears a little bit into this conversation, right? Here we go. Flat Earth Dave and Tron is also in this chat. Everyone's mate Tron. I just goddamn do this. Cheers, Megan. Right, let's watch Shite. I don't know what point. I'm not going to be able to get through all of this, but there's a point that Dave starts hinting that he needs people to help him with his app. You remember, this is the app that Shite doesn't think is real and denies when everyone brings it up to him, right? Let's watch Shite volunteering to work for Dave.
Move to where you are pointing.
Yeah, so imagine so Joe Handy kind of shows this, right? Imagine you've got like a dome above you that's rotating. Then beyond that dome are mirrors. The dome, the rest of the dome is actually a mirror.
Yeah.
And the stars are rotating within that dome. You're going to get counter rotations from the equator going the other way, which is what we see in reality, which is interesting because it appears to be a reflection.
No, it doesn't. It's completely different stars, Shite. That's why you avoid the stars. You avoid the sky like the plague, don't you? What an absolute load of bollocks that was. So rather than it being a sphere, rather than everything just working because it's a sphere, it's more likely to Shite that it's a dome above your head in the south, not in the north. North's normal. In the south, a dome above your head, and above the dome, mirrors to reflect the northern stars going the other way. That is more likely than just a sphere.
Yeah.
Have you seen those demonstrations where it's like it's got one star field, it's just a mechanical device that you turn it, and then all the other points around it turn the other way when you turn that one? Have you seen that? Because it's just like it's a reflection. It's funny also because I've seen an ancient depiction of, the dome models in the Bibles or whatever. There's one where I saw the firmament was flat, and above the firmament it had these domes above it. I got to show you.
So now the firmament's flat with domes above it. Anything but a sphere.
Really weird. Alright, yeah. See this here? Look, watch this. This is super interesting.
Oh, super interesting. I wonder if Dave agrees with it, because that would mean redeveloping his entire app and spending money. I wonder if Dave just ignores this thing that Shite's trying to show him, and Shite just lets him ignore it. I wonder if that's what happens.
So this here is depicting what we know, right? But it's showing the firmament as being flat with windows, and then it's got these domes above the firmament, which is flat. And I don't know what these are.
I don't know what these are. I've got no idea what this depicts, but I'm going to show it anyway, because even though I can't explain it, don't know what it is or anything, I need to have something to talk about when people bring the sky up to me, because I have absolutely no fucking idea what to say. So I just bring out a toy aeroplane and start dancing around with it while my tits smack me in the face.
What is that from?
It's a biblical depiction that was in a Bible. Yeah, and I don't know what these are. So, interesting.
Yeah, if you say so, Shite. Obviously, Dave doesn't think so. Dave's thinking, fuck off, Shite. I ain't redoing my app.
Interesting.
Yeah, the thing is, we just don't know. Like, in my opinion, the way the Earth's been designed, it's been designed in such a way that it looks geocentric, even though we're on a flat plane. So, it doesn't matter where you are on the Earth, you're going to look like the center of creation, because it is, right? It's been designed that way. They say it's because you're on a ball spinning.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Dave's not said anything about your thing. I bet Shite was really excited to show that to Dave. And Dave's just gone, Oh, one day you'll impress Daddy. Never mind, Shite. From J Trance here, for the £2. Earth is as flat as Angel's belly. P.S. Happy Sunday. Cheers, Jay. Nice one, mate. Thank you for that. Let's continue.
Yep, I agree.
I agree. Change your app then, Dave. No, it's true.
So what's been happening in your world, Dave? I haven't really been seeing you too much.
Well, I'm back now. I've been catching Caleb's late night lives. I got some awesome interviews coming up in April.
Have you had any interviews lately, though, Dave? Got some awesome interviews coming up in April. How did your March interviews go for you? You going to mention them? I bet Shite doesn't know anything about them, does he? I'll tell him next time I see him.
And there's the big guru gathering in Spain. That's not too far from you.
Yeah, did you hear about the International Truth Expo?
Dave thinks that Spain's close to Australia.
Doing another one.
Oh, they are? I haven't heard about it yet.
Yeah, they're doing another one. I got an email about it. So, yeah.
going to be?
It's for November, same sort of time.
But where at?
Arizona.
Going again? Okay.
Yeah, Arizona. Yeah, Dave, people have been really wanting us to talk to Matthew again, but I don't, yeah.
I talked to him and the trolls got to him and he's like, he goes, it's interesting, but there's no benefit to me. And I said, well, I can see how you can see that, but
hello, Cats. You all right, mate? I hope you're doing well.
There is benefit in the big picture,
Yeah.
And I said, let me know when you're ready, because one day you will be.
Yeah, not everybody's ready.
Yeah.
He's still working in the field and all that, or what?
I guess so. It's like,
that's probably why.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shite actually looks like he's having a wank. Look at his head, like sort of bouncing about a bit there. Oh, Dave's in here. Dave's in here. Tron, say something so I can come.
But I couldn't believe it. Dave, I was prepared. I thought I was going to go to a war with that guy. And he was just like so good. He was finishing our sentences.
It was so fun.
It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
I was super excited when you showed me it was a PhD and everything. I was like, "Oh yes, I'm gonna destroy this guy."
What shite means is he heard he was a PhD and thought, "Oh fuck!" But I can't get out of it now because I've given it the big one. So now I've got to talk to him.
And he just kept finishing our sentences for us.
He's like, people can see Starlink or satellites. He's like, no, they can't. That's impossible.
Oh, he's bouncing around again. Tits in the face from shite, rocking backwards and forwards with a laughter, smacking himself to death with the moobs.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, duh. He's like, take a medium-sized car and drive it 500 miles away and tell me you can see it. We're like, yeah, thank you.
Oh, this is cringe. I can't remember. I wish I time-stamped this because there's a bit that Dave starts hinting he needs some help and shite starts putting his hand up. I'll help. And then some woman comes up. Just a woman we need.
That's crazy. Yep. Any more Globies out there? You've been crushing it today.
Yeah, crushing it.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be in
Where's Adam? Hey, what happened to Adam? I thought he was going to cruise on back over here and help us out.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't coming back. I called it. Yeah, I'll come back, guys. Just give me a sec. Yeah. Goodbye.
I felt kind of bad for him. I could tell almost from the get-go that he was really didn't know what he was stepping into. You know what I'm saying?
Tron is so pitiful. Tron is so shit at this. He goddamn didn't know what we was going to get himself into here. Tron, you're just a tag-along wanker. No one's frightened of Tron.
People think that we don't. They come to these. They think, well, I'm going to get up here and straighten these guys out, and they realize after about 60 seconds that they really don't know what they're talking about, and then the whole rest of the conversation with them is them dish galloping around instead of just admitting, hey, I'm not prepared. I don't really know what I'm talking. They should just tell us, then we can help them.
I tried to, make him concede to the point, and he's like, well, but, it's like,
what it
concede.
is they serve the god of yeah, but.
Yeah, but.
You explain something to them and they agree and they go, yeah, but. That's their god, yeah, but.
Yeah. God. That's so
true.
Oh, God. We've got to join in with some fake laughter over here.
The god of yeah, but.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but that must be the sun's actual name because they're sun worshippers too, right? So.
They don't even know that. They don't really know what they worship. That's their problem, I think. A lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's
but
really.
Yeah, but I'm gonna. They serve the God of gonna. Well, I'm gonna show you.
You just don't understand science. My uncle worked.
If you're not familiar with Tron, go back. I don't know which debate it was. I debated Tron probably a year or so ago now. If you're going to one of, I don't even know. I'm going to put all my debates in one folder so they're easy to go through for people. But one of them is Tron and me and a couple of other people there. And Tron, he wasn't even that unpleasant. He was actually all right, but he wasn't knowledgeable. Like this guy, he didn't know half of anything that was said to him. I don't know why he suddenly thinks he's Billy Big Bollocks with the big boys, Shite and Dave.
NASA, the Earth's really big.
Gravity, refraction. I had a friend that worked at NASA. You don't understand science. You don't understand physics. You're not educated enough. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, Shite's fake laughing again.
Yeah. Those are the usuals.
Oh, man, I love that. That's so
Then we bring up science, and they're like, and they don't even know what we're talking about. We have to explain the science to them.
I love how fast it just makes sense. Everything. Name one thing. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That one guy goes, I don't know.
So wait, it's so funny, right? Because what you say is so true. They say we don't understand science. We give them science, and they don't understand it.
So they're correct.
Right. And then we try to explain it to them.
Yeah.
We try to explain it to them in about 3 or 4 minutes. And the thing is, it took me more than 3 or 4 minutes to really understand it myself. So it's difficult to explain to somebody that knows nothing. You know, we talk so far over their head.
I've realized as well. I do this.
Tron didn't turn up then. Tron was going to turn up for the beach, the thing that Toon did, filming the sunset. Tron was going to see you later, cleavage. Tron was going to turn up for that and call Toon out for being a furry. He was going to say to Toon, I hear you're a furry called Patches. But obviously he didn't go.
On purpose. I put flat earth scientific debate, thinking that I'm going to get people coming up and actually talking science. People don't know what science is.
People don't know what science is, but shite. He definitely, even though every scientist in the world disagrees with everything he says, they don't know what science is.
Never talk science with anyone. Only with flat earthers, actually. Actually, with flat earthers that come up, I talk science. Globies have no clue. They don't know what science is.
And I love they just come up with the empty say. There's no proof of flat Earth. Oh, yes, there is. There's no proof of either. No, you're wrong.
Yes.
You're half right.
But the thing is, there is very much, as you guys know, there is major proofs for not just a flat Earth, but a geocentric flat Earth that's not moving. We give them the basic, simple thing over and over.
No, they do. Like this guy, Shite, is always trying to talk to Blitz. Blitz has blocked him because of his tactics and the things, the dishonesty that he does and stuff, which I kind of get, but I quite enjoy talking to Shite. I think it's quite funny. I won't ever block him. But I can sort of see why people do, because he is very annoying, and the way I think he looks at it is he goes and talks to a PhD physicist or scientist. He can't really lose. If he lands one blow on a PhD physicist, it doesn't matter if he gets destroyed for 2 hours. If he makes them stammer or stutter once or have to think about something, he's got his clip. And flat earthers don't care. They don't care. They will clip 3 seconds that he made Blitz think about something, and he'll put that on his channel, and everyone will go, "You destroyed the PhD. The Earth's flat." Like they won't watch the entire context. They don't, which is why I don't let him. I just talk over him. If he speaks to me, I don't let him do any of that. He's clip mining all the time. Now we watched him earlier. Now I know how he talks to people and how he mutes people and stuff. I'll definitely be doing that as well to piss him off. But you cannot, this guy is not in good faith. There's absolutely no point in having a civilized conversation with him at all. All he's doing is looking for seconds. He's looking for seconds to clip that he can put on his channel. He doesn't care if it takes him 2 hours to get 5 seconds. That's what he's looking for. he knows the game, and he knows his audience, and his audience don't care about reality. His audience don't care about the truth. All they care about is feeling like they're special, and that every smart person in the world isn't smart. It's them that's really smart. None of them have got the bollocks to debate anybody, so they look up to people like this because he will actually go on and talk to people, and they don't care if he gets smashed for 2 or 3 hours, as long as he says one thing that they don't know the answer to. There's your clip. He destroyed them. That's why he will block people that give him evidence and make videos about him. He blocks loads of people, but whenever they're credentialed, if there's a credentialed person, he doesn't block them, because if it's a pilot, he won't block them. If it's a PhD, he won't block them. This is his game. But there's so many people that are none of those things, and he blocks them and runs like mad from these people, like mad. And the amount of I've probably had since I spoke to him, because I know he comes into my life. Since I spoke to him, probably had. And I'm not exaggerating, I've probably had triple figures of people contact me asking for me to bring them on the next time he's there, because they want to speak to him and he's blocked them, and they can't get to speak to him. So I'm going to take them up on it. Why not?
Again, the same things. It's like, and then it's like they don't listen. Well, the ones that do listen quickly start digressing, and then they go back and study up a little bit, and then they come back. Maybe not full full flat earthers yet, but they're on their way, right?
I think a lot of I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of, say, anti-flat earthers who have now secretly flipped, and they've now gone off the face of TikTok.
Could be Angels, because
zero, none. Why would that have happened after TFA? Why? Who does this guy think he is that he thinks he's converted anybody with his dishonest clipping?
There's probably a lot of them that we've forgotten about.
We get the usual trolls, which I try to block, and I know you do too, but I get new people. I'm getting new people. I don't know if they're just friends of the others or whatever, but I'm meeting new people. I guess, I really am. On my
It's
life.
funny. You know what I've noticed as well? I've noticed that there's a new group of like these new anti-flat earthers that are just basically regurgitating what the anti-flat earthers before them were saying.
Yes.
But then there's also the new group of flat earthers who are also equally as kind of stupid, the stuff they say. You know what I mean?
I think he thinks I'm a new anti-flat earther. I couldn't really give a fuck. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't pretend to be anything I'm not. Don't really care that much about science. Don't really care that much about space. Don't really care about any of these topics. Really can't stand flat earthers. Can't stand arrogant fucking people that think that they know best. That they know that they could survey better than surveyors. That they could fucking PhD better than a PhD. They could do anything better than anybody. But they just don't want to. Really bothers me. Really bothers me.
Yes. You're right.
He's there. Dave's there.
Like, there's so many flat earthers that are like, and I'm like you, Tron, I don't really let people just stay up here if I don't really.
On is just for your own therapy to
See,
wind down the nonsense
woman.
you just dealt with. This, then it turns into this.
Okay, Dave, you know what happens? If
they want to come on my platform,
This woman.
Yes.
She
You're right. It is.
So troubling, this bit.
Like, there's so many flat earthers that are like, and I'm like you, Tron, I don't really let people just stay up here if I don't really know them.
I'm changing. Yeah, I'm changing because I'm starting to do more like you and Caleb, maybe just doing just one-on-ones. And then when I get through a bunch of people, then I'll start bringing up flat earthers and stuff, because I don't want to alienate everybody. I mean, I want them to have something to say too if they want to come on my platform,
Yeah.
So, but so many flat earthers, they need a better foundation. They really do, guys. Some of the
I hate it when you bring up flat earthers.
Well, it depends on what they know and don't know. And sometimes I'm sitting there going, God, I want to say something, but I don't want to. He's a flat earther. I don't want to tell him, you're an idiot. What are you saying?
No.
I don't want to say that to him,
It's so hard on Angels. Someone comes up and says, I just want to say one thing. He's like, I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I know.
Because then it turns into this. Then it turns into this.
flat Earth. Okay, Dave. You know what happens if let's just say I let it happen, which I have done previously.
Shut up.
You know, and I really sorry for the swearing and stuff, but I've been I really try to keep it down to a minimum. But it's usually not even me that's doing it. It's
it's never you, Angels. Isn't it? It's, you know, you're so patient. I can see your frustration at times, and I appreciate it. And there's, you know, the kids hear bad language. Listen, they're being taught a globe at school. That's got to be worse than bad language, right?
Well, yeah.
I'm kind of swimming against the tide. Pardon the pun. That school is teaching them, and I don't have the ability to take my children out of school. So unfortunately, I'm trying to mitigate.
Have you got the Flat Earth and Sun and Moon Zodiac clock up? Have you got the Flat Earth clock up? Dave Wise up?
Yeah, got it up.
I called him out on that. I said, Dave's app is wrong. Why don't you tell him it's wrong? And he said, I don't even use that app. I don't use that app. I don't need that app. He's now advertised, because Dave's there, he's advertising it to this bud. Do you use it or not, shite? Because everything you say does not work on that map. So why are you telling people to buy it?
I'm going to start putting maps up. I need them to see. I just cannot get Frank, who's 11. We're getting there. You spoke to him, right? And he's coming over to help the belief. Apparently, when it lagged, he said, "Mum, I watch him at night in bed. I watch him at night in bed. I watch him."
But she's trying to say that her kids sit up at night on their phones watching Angels of Shite.
Night in bed, I watch him, and I'm starting to really hear. But it's a lot of hearing and not listening, I find. You know, with children, they
I get to it. Yeah.
Night in bed, I watch him, and I'm starting to really hear. But it's a lot of hearing and not listening, I find. You know, with children, they
I get to it. Yeah. Get distracted
all the time. Their minds are like little monkeys, like all over the place. Blah, blah, blah. So, but having you on all day today, just coming in and out of it, just hearing little things.
It was all day as well.
Got to get through to these youngsters, otherwise we're just going to go into another generation of.
I know, and it's not looking good, Francis. It's not looking good for us so far. And it's really, I'm in this weird spot too, because every time I've spoken to an 18-year-old, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't go well. They're just freshly indoctrinated. They just want to. They think they just want to get one up on me, and it never works out, right?
Yeah, I know.
No, it never works out, because if they do, he definitely blocks them forever. If anyone gets one up on him, and they're not a PhD.
But there's a future.
Which I'm trying to get.
Why I don't let them up. I don't want to let them up.
Yeah, dude, this is the thing, though, right? They're the future, but we can't talk to them. You know, it's this weird thing, you know?
Because they know everything. So Frank was like, when was Angels? When did this start for you? Like, how many years? You probably said it on your
3 years straight now. I've been a flat earther for like hardcore 3 years straight now.
Oh, he's been a flat earther for. Do you know what got him into it? He was a bit besotted with somebody. Who was it, Shite?
I didn't know who it was, and he's like there. I'm looking at him. I'm like, he's destroying these guys, just cooking these. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be that. I want to do that.
What else, Shite?
I've always felt that I've been put on here for something great. This is why. So when I first got on this app, when I was about a year into Flat Earth, I had people telling me, like flat earthers that I spoke to on this app, they're like, "Oh, how long you've been a flat earth? About 10 years or whatever?" Yeah, and I'm like, No, I'm a baby. I'm more like 1 year in, right? Yeah. But I looked into it so much that I just gained so much knowledge very quickly.
The same, and I'm against it. My husband is like, "You're crazy, you're mad, what are you talking?" Like laughs at me, and I'm like, okay, water off a duck's back for me. I'm like, well, I know what I believe in.
You gotta get your husband onto here, maybe.
I've tried.
Husband's got a brain.
In fact, it's weird. I watch a lot of guys, a lot of people talking, blah blah blah. You're probably, this is a bit weird, but you're the nicest, calmest voice that can be listened to. There's a lot of guys that are like, "Oh, your voice is annoying me now. I gotta get off."
I get that. It would be my voice.
It's not the first.
Yes,
time.
your voice is lovely too. Come on, there's no favoritism here.
Of course not. Hey, listen, in the chat, I got to say it. Chief, he says that he totally falls asleep to Tron. Chief, thank you for at least listening. Thank you for tuning in and listening. I'm glad I'm helping you with your sleep.
No, honestly, sometimes when you were changing your, what was it? Who was it? Have you, Francis, have you seen a guy called Solly on here?
My mate Solly. They're going to talk about that. If Solly sees me in the chat anywhere, what cast? I destroyed him so badly. Of course you did, Solly. I brought Baron up and you ran like a bitch.
Shut up, bitch!
Flat Earther?
Possibly.
I think if there's anyone that has the voice, calm voice, I think it's Solly.
Yeah, he does usually only one-on-ones.
Yeah. Usually, sometimes I actually let him up on my live and I just have me and him.
I'll just have a wank.
I called Solly Flat Earther, just me and him, and people love it because we're both similar in that way where we've got that calming.
This is what Shite sounds like whenever Solly comes on his live.
Sort of voice calming, way we do, interact with and all that. So
it's just when you let the young ones up and and they're like 34. you're not, man, but go on, give it a good go.
No.
Yeah, you had some good clips today, I hope.
Yeah, it's been fun.
That's what it's all about, clips.
It's been really funny recently, actually. Like I've gotten, and I need to archive. I probably need to start archiving these lives because some people have actually been messaging me saying, "Oh, where can I see the rest of your lives? Like I should be archiving this." And
nobody's ever messaged him that,
so everyone can just go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Angel, throw me the big box a second. I want to. I show you this. I just made this gift. Tell me what you think. So here we go. Ready? It's about circumnavigation. It's just a GIF. It plays by itself. So we got our north center.
Oh, here we go. So Dave's going to show him a new thing on the app that Angels definitely doesn't agree with, that he's going to agree with anyway because it's Dave showing him it. Let's do a couple of super chats here. God, I've gone way over time here. Maybe another 10 minutes and I'm out. Kango says for $5, New Zealand. It's called social services time. Yeah, exactly. I'm worrying when I see things like that. It's like, but I can kind of see why they get. If you're sitting there on your phone all day and not doing anything, and listening to this dickhead, and the way he clips things up, and the way he mutes everybody and kicks them if he starts to get a bit worried, it's really easy to convince people because there's no honesty in the conversation. Can go again if for $5 New Zealand dollars. Do you think Mum's flicking the bean listening to the calm voice of Shite? Oh, don't come in, honey. Mum is learning. Where does your mind go? Can go. Thanks for the $5. Oh dear.
We got our compass north-south, and there's an airplane on there, and it basically just shows how an airplane heading west, no changing compass, comes right back to where it started from. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, it's anyone can find that on the app. It's in if you just open up the images section, it's on the first row, but if you search circumnavigation
by my app,
it'll come right up. But
this is a stupid thing. Dave knows that Shite's got an audience. Shite has he's only got 139 in, but that's decent. 139 people in his live there, right? So Dave doesn't give a fuck about Shite, doesn't give a fuck about talking to any of these people, doesn't want to be their friend, but he takes the opportunity to come in, sit around for a bit, and then pimp his app because he knows there's an audience sitting there, and Shite thinks he's coming to speak to him. Fucking ridiculous.
On the first row, for anybody, if someone brings that up and says,
Dave,
what?
If I send you know how I've got all these, like, I actually make these memes, right, myself. They're formatted to be, like, TikTok friendly, like, with the,
yeah.
I need to send you all these, because you need to put all, well, not this one, but let's say, like, I made this one recently, like this.
Let me see.
Right? like that, stuff like this. I can send
What
you.
am I looking at there? What is that?
So it's a lens and a flat table, and I've got this box, and I'm moving it away, and it disappears bottom up.
Yeah.
See that?
It says FM PM, right? Or FMA.
Yeah, dude, on Telegram, send me whatever you want. I'll throw them on the app. Put your little logo on the corner of it or whatever.
Yeah, I probably need to do that. I need to go through all of them, put a little logo, and then you can upload them all.
No problem. I encourage.
Shite said to me, and I quote, "I don't care about that app. I never use that app." Straw man. Here he is promoting the app, offering to put things on the app.
There's people to send me stuff, but you can't send me a meme that has like tons of type on it. No one's going to look at that. A meme you have to be able to blink at it and
below
see
the
everything
table, exactly.
in 1 second.
Below the table.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what a meme is. A meme is not a novel.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like gas pressure memes, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Pick me, Dave. Put me on your app.
I launched the job boards on the app. If you open up your app, you'll see a link to a video where people can list jobs and look for jobs. It's small right now. There's only a few on there, but over the course of the year, I think it's going to grow. Flat Earthers only want to work with like-minded people. You want to work for them and with them.
That's pretty cool.
Are you looking for people?
You know what? I listed. Here's the thing. My friend made a very comment. He goes, hey, there's like 7 jobs on there, and one of them is for $0 by the Jew, and that's me. Oh, am I allowed to say that here? I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. But here's the thing. Every job. Listen, this is very important for people out there, especially young kids. Every job I had in my life didn't exist before I invented it. I go to companies and say, I want to do this for you. They're like, well, we don't do that. I go, well, let me do it for you. And if I make you money, you can pay me. Right. And then I rose to the top of every company that I did that with. Right. So there's a lot of opportunity in Flat Earth to make money. Now, that's not the purpose of Flat Earth. The purpose of Flat Earth is to spread truth. But
it's not about making money. Dave just thought he'd come into this chat because he saw an audience there and he thought, I just want to talk to Shite. It's not the fact that he's got an audience and that I can put my app on the screen and Shite's not going to tell me that it doesn't work in Australia.
All need money and that's so there's a lot of help I need. Like if somebody could edit my videos, make shorts, make ads and put them out there. Well, but here's the thing.
Me, Shite. Sorry, what? Me? I'll do it. I'll come and do it for you.
I can't babysit. I can't hold people's hands. I don't want to tell them what to do. You got to come and say, Dave, check this out. Your website sucks. This is what I'm going to do for you. Okay. And
your app sucks.
And then all of a sudden it starts generating revenue. Well, I'm willing to share that revenue.
Oh, you're such a man. If you come on my app and what you give me makes me money, I'm willing to share that money. It's mighty generous of you, Dave. It's generally how jobs work. When someone generates money, they get paid. Like, that's generally what happens in reality.
Right?
Okay, because take this out, Dave. I've gotten pretty good with my all my shit that I put on TikTok is me actually editing it from the software I now use. So technically, I could do that for you, and I actually do go back and I make.
It's got no talent at all. Everything he does, every creator can do. Everything he makes, I could make in 5 seconds. There's nothing talented about Shite with his clips. They're just basic TikTok clipped together clips. He's talking like he's got this wonderful skill to offer Dave. Like, this is a skill that pretty much 50% of the population have.
Your video is better.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of things. Like, I need a content manager. I need all sorts of stuff, but it takes money to do that. And people think that I'm, making millions of dollars. None of that is true. Okay. I'm just like the rest of you.
It's not true now. It fucking was. Not since December 24. Mockery with a £2. Cheers, Macca Dave. Stop fucking grifting, you like piece of shit. I know. It's so bad. It's so bad that Shite thinks he's switched on, but I feel a bit sorry for him. Like he really thinks he's Dave's friend, and Dave's just using him. Shite is the only reason Dave's interested in this prick is because he sits online for 12 hours a day, getting this audience, putting these clips together, clipping this, clipping that, doing these long lives, and Dave's like, that's more money if I attach myself to him.
Get by week to week, month to month,
What?
right?
Are you a regular guy? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What is going on here?
Oh, that'll do for that, I think. Let's have a look at the final poll. It looks like Shite's won, actually. Let's end the poll. That's ended up pretty fucking decisive for Shite. Hakeem there. It was a long favourite there. I got to play this for Dave McKeegan.
Table manners! You are all scum!
So, where is it? So, Angels of Shite, sadly enough, and I agree with this. This is a long time coming. You are.
Cunt of the week. Cunt of the week. It's time for cunt of the week.
Which means
You just made the list again!
that was a decent live, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. Right, so it's fucking tilly 2.5 hours. See, the super chat, when I reach my goals, I'm very generous with my time. When the super chat goal comes in, I'll go above and beyond. Right, so before I go out here, I've got to play, what should I play? I don't even know what I should play. Probably the TikTok Flurfs song, probably. They're quite annoying. By a stomach. He did. I don't know where that. Oh, is that it? Right. I think that might be the one. Right. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for all of your support this evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show. I'll probably be back midweek sometime, if not before. I might even do a YouTube. Live debate thing. Now I've got my access back. And hopefully Shite will come into it and we can have another bit of a laugh with him. Right. I think that's it. Right. See you all later.
It's like every 5 seconds you're cooked. 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 It's like every 5 seconds you're cooked. Welcome to flat earth, one day getting crushed. Saying you're cooked every 5 seconds. Welcome to flat earth, when they're getting crushed. The most deluded on the internet, type fake laughing emojis when you state the facts. Drawn to two-faced spelling that makes up shy. PhD free looks like a mopping as the IQ of one. Angel or shy tries to impress the flyer of daddies. Fred's the oldest prick in the world. The most deluded on the internet, type fake laughing emojis when you state the facts. Drawn to two-faced spelling that makes up shade. She free looks like a muppet, has the IQ of one. Angel or shy tries to impress the fleur of daddies. Fred's the oldest prick in the world.